On this episode of the DTVC podcast, Ty from Comeuppance is on for his monthly spot as we look at two Trap House movies. We'll be looking at the Netflix one that has Bautista and I think Bobby Cannavale and a few other people. So we're looking at that one. Also, there was one on Tubi that we watched, so we'll be talking about as well. And then our Spotlight in a Fight, we'll be looking at the end fight in Death Warrant, which is a lot of fun there as well. I'd say probably the first 45 minutes or so will be kind of the what have you been watching lately, that sort of thing. And then we'll get stuck in on the movies for the other hour of the episode, so keep that in mind as well. And then next week, we are finishing off the month of May with a bang. Mitch from the Video Vacuum is on, and we're going to be looking at Champagne and Bullets. So yeah, definitely get ready for that one. That was a totally fun one there as well. So that'll be next week. Yeah, and then we got some recording to do to start getting into June. So just keep an eye out for that as well. For DTVC Extra, we're going to try to finish up our look at the Indiana Jones films this week. We'll be looking at the Crystal Skull movie and the Dial of Destiny movie. So keep an eye out for that sometime, probably later this weekend. You can see that there. And then this past week on the site, we looked at Tin Soldier, a movie that we had covered on the podcast. It was one that Ty and I did. I think it was 254 in the archives. So you can keep an eye out for that as well. You can see what Ty and I thought about it. But yeah, finally got that review in there. Really fascinating one with Jamie Foxx, Robert De Niro, and Scott Eastwood, who we have, as you heard on the podcast, we've dubbed Scott East Crud. So yeah, so that was our most recent review. This weekend, I'm going to do Mirror Images, one that I watched for an upcoming recording that I'm going to do with John. We're not going to be looking at Mirror Images. We're going to be looking at the sequel. So I figured, why don't I get the original up and do a review on that one? So that'll be the review we have coming this weekend. And then, yeah, in terms of me guesting on other podcasts, I was on the Lambcast Refreshing Remakes episode. They just put that episode on YouTube, so you can check it out there as well. I had a few remakes that I chose there. One in particular, if you're thinking, did Matt represent the DTVC well? I did choose the new Kickboxer as one of those movies. So yeah, so that is up there on their YouTube channel. And then also, I'm going to be recording this weekend for The Mandalorian and Grogu. I'm actually going to be hosting that episode, so keep an eye out for when that one goes live. I'll keep you posted on that as well. Yeah, I think that covers everything there. So, I guess before we get into the episode here, we're only a 2.5 minutes in on the cold open. That's not bad here, but you couldn't get out of this cold open without me talking about my newest book, right? Mark in Sales. You can pick it up on Amazon, Kindle Unlimited, and in paperback. Follows Mark, a salesperson who's really good at selling cut-rate health insurance. But as he's realizing how successful he is, he's seeing the toll it's taking on his family because he's not spending time with them. He sees that he's the toll it's taking on the people who are getting this really bad insurance, and they're losing providers, they're losing services, they're paying extra for things. He has a dilemma. Do I keep selling this insurance, keep making this money to support my family, or do I do something else? And as he's having this dilemma, his company gives him the promotion he's always wanted. So now he really has a decision to make. So again, check out Mark in Sales, Amazon, Kindle Unlimited, and in paperback. But yeah, why don't we have John from Miscellaneous Plumbing Fixtures playing our theme song, and then when we come back, Ty is on, and we're going to be looking at some Trap House movies. Hey everyone, welcome back to the DTVC podcast. As always, this is Matt here, and we are joined once again for his monthly spot on the pod. We've got Ty from Comeuppance. Welcome back, Ty.
Hey, thanks for having me back on. Get ready for exciting tangents, impressions, so many exciting other surprises, except talking about these movies.
Yes. So if you don't know, this episode is going to be called Trap Houses because we decided to review or talk about the Netflix Trap House, the new one with Bautista, and then a Tubi Trap House just called called Trap House.
Still
So
yeah.
yeah, and for people listening outside the U.S. who are not familiar with what a trap house is, it's essentially a crack house. It's another word for crack house. The term originated in Atlanta, and I don't know. There's different.
I call it Hotlanta. That's how you
Right,
call it.
exactly. It originated in Atlanta.
ATL.
Atlanta. Do you ever do that with anything that could possibly be similar to Atlanta? Did you put hot?
I always thought about that. It's just like, what else fits me besides Hotlanta? It's like, except for Mylanta. I know you're supposed to drink that when you're older, right?
That's exactly. Yeah. What was it that? Like if something that takes place in Atlantis, I always think of Hotlantis instead of
Hotlantis or
right.
New Orleans. I guess it's New Orleans.
Yeah, right. New Orleans. Yeah, you gotta have that one too. Yeah. You got all of, like, that's one of the interesting things, I guess, if you're not from the United States and you come here and all of the places have nicknames. It's so, I mean, obviously, like Philadelphia is an easy one because it's like Philly, city of brotherly love. But like New York, when you get inside the boroughs, I probably wouldn't be able to know them all, but I know like there's the Bronx. I don't know if the Bronx is Brick City or Brooklyn's Brick City. So
I wish I knew. I only know Alphabet City.
Alphabet City, right, exactly.
And I know Hell's Kitchen. I guess that's Hex Kitchen if you want to be. It's just, it's not.
Yeah, it's Hex Kitchen now, right? Because it's it's so much nicer. Yes, exactly.
It's Hex Kitchen.
Right. Yeah, and then you've got New Jersey. That's been referred to as New Jerusalem. That's another term of the New Jeru. Yeah, that's what that's.
I only know from Chris Christie. Chris Christie.
Yes.
And the Bridgegate thing, which is I in my head, there's I should look up what happened to Bridgegate again.
Yeah.
Then I forgot to look it up.
Right.
Well, maybe I will today.
Yeah, Bridgegate. So that was he I guess he blocked off entrances to the George Washington Bridge, I think, right?
That's outrageous.
Yeah. Just he's
like dangerous.
Right, exactly. Right. It's
like what's going on today in this, I don't know, too political, but you got the Strait of Hormuz. I always hear that term every 2 seconds.
Right. Yes, the blockading going on there. Yeah. It's right.
Not the Strait of Hormuz. Right. Yes. Not a great place. It's like it's like okay.
Funny. Like, I know, again, like you said, we don't want to get too political on this, but I listened to this podcast, Knowledge Fight, that makes fun of Alex Jones, and when Alex Jones was recording last weekend or whatever, Trump went scorched earth on Alex Jones, Candace Owen, I think Tucker Carlson.
I think even Megyn Kelly.
Megyn Kelly, that's right, yes. And so then they were like doing all of like the responses from Alex Jones about everything, but it's just just hilarious. Like I can't remember what he said about Alex Jones. He was like, you deserve to have your whole career. You deserve to be bankrupt for what you did to those kids.
Yeah, you gotta be bankrupt. Excuse me, Alex Jones, not a great guy, Alexander Jones. You call him Alexander Jones?
I wonder if he does. Yeah.
It must be on his birth certificate.
Yeah, and then he had Rob Stone on to talk about it. Alex Jones did, because Rob Stone's best buds with Trump, and Rob Stone's like, just remember, Alex Jones, you were there at the very beginning. You were, you did a lot to help get Trump elected and all that stuff, and
right.
It was essentially telling Alex Jones you're stuck with us whether you like it or not.
Yeah, exactly. That's the real truth. It's like InfoWars. I mean, I haven't really watched any InfoWars before. I only see the clips, the classic ones where making the freaking frogs gay or something.
Right? Yes, yeah. It's a false flag.
False flag. Well, you have to better. I can't do it.
I can't do it as much as right now. I can't. I'm trying to see if I can get the really raspy voice, but oh my god, it's a false flag. It's a false flag. Yeah. They're turning the frogs. The water's turning the frogs gay. They're putting it in our water system.
The freaking frogs are gay. The Strait of Hormuz, straight and gay. Okay.
Yeah, that would be the thing I think that would get, because a lot of the Trump base is they don't like the war in Iran, and
right.
And I wonder if he said that the Strait of Hormuz was just a whole bunch of trans kids playing sports in high school, if suddenly the base would be yes, we gotta stop it, that's what
exactly. I could totally see that too. It's I'm surprised he hasn't done that.
No.
Or he spells it STRAIGHT.
Right.
And it's
yes, exactly.
I'm waiting for him to do that. It's
there was one that somebody posted, because with Mamdani, as mayor of New York City, somebody was like riling up the MAGA people, and they were like, Mamdani wants to teach Arabic numerals in school, and it's like, well, those are the numbers we use. They're Arabic numerals. But they were all freaking out, like, save those Arabic numerals for something else. You can't be teaching our kids Arabic numerals, and it's like that's what we all learn. So
it's like, don't we learn those already? Right, I mean, exactly. I get it. I see what you're doing now. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, I know we, it's not 9/11 time anymore. That was 25 years ago. Right. I mean, literally 25 years ago now. I know we all hated Muslims for a long time then, but I think that's subsided.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just, I guess it's whatever you can do to rile up a certain base. But I think it's interesting because it'll be interesting to see what happens in New York when people start getting like nicer things, like just in general, he's opening affordable grocery stores, and it's like, affordable grocery stores. Like, yeah, how do you complain about affordable grocery stores?
Jay, I went to Stop and Shop the other day. It's very expensive to get some string cheese, so it's very ridiculous.
Yeah, string all of those things. It's interesting, like the price creep on things like string cheese and eggs and stuff like that, where it's like, it used to be that like you get the organic kind from like, like the Co-op or like the
Co-op. We have a place like that. It's called Edge of the Woods.
Yeah,
it's in New Haven, Connecticut. It's kind of like a Co-op-y place. It's kind of not the best area, but I mean, like, it's that's like, this is the Co-op.
Yeah. Well, you're in there and they're like, okay, everything's more expensive here than it is at the grocery store. And then you start going to the grocery store and realize, like, with the price creep that's been happening at the grocery store, suddenly it's not so cheap anymore. Like, it used to be like you could get these deals at the grocery store that would be like, if I'm spending at the Co-op, I'm overspending on things. And now it's like, no. Now, the fancy organic string cheese is the same price as the Sargento at the grocery store.
Exactly. I just want my Sargento maybe like lower. What does that have? Not low fat, but it's like the other one. It's like maybe it's the low fat one.
Yeah, like low moisture skim or
something. That was it. Yeah, low moisture. Yeah, it's like, I want less moisture for my cheese. It's like
exactly. Well, yeah, it's you don't want it to be, what is that, burrata? That's like the mozzarella with the milk in it, right? You don't want the burrata. You want a nice firm.
You want a nice firm cheese stick, Exactly. Like, this is what we're talking about, because I don't know what movies we're talking about anymore.
Oh, God, because where do we talk about the trap houses here? Yeah, I guess we got out, because we were just these. Just a warning here: the tangents are going to be coming fast and furious with these.
Oh my goodness, yeah, Tangent House. That's what I'm also calling this episode.
Exactly. Well, maybe before we get, and actually, we're doing the two Trap House movies, and then our spotlight on a fight is the end fight scene in Death Warrant. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a fun one. But
yeah, that was fun.
But yeah, I guess we'll start off, because we've already started off on Tangent Street. I guess we'll start with what have you been watching lately?
Let me try to remember. Well, I was just let me take a look at my letterbox. Let's see here. They're really fast, because I set up things for the future because I know I'm watching them, and I'm not really supposed to do that, but letterbox doesn't know. Because I was gonna rewatch Death Warrant, the full movie. I just watched the fight.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I did watch. Let's see. I watched another Batista. I watched two Batistas actually. I watched Afterburn.
Oh, how was that one?
That wasn't bad. I mean, it kind of fell off a little towards the end, but it was pretty fun. Him and Olga Kurylenko, star of White Elephant. Did we do that movie?
We did do that one. Yeah.
And John Malkovich as a lawyer, like, I'm a lawyer. Goodbye. It's like, wow, that was even. I know he was CGI in One Ranger, but and then what's the other? Oh, My Spy 2. The Eternal City, because I've seen My Spy 1. You ever see these?
No, I haven't seen the My Spies. No.
The first one's better, but the second one, the money's on the screen, because I think they definitely shot it in France, wherever that is. And then Anna Faris is the villain. So that was not. But it was too long. It's over 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
For a comedy, for kids,
right.
Or preteens or something, and it got kind of stupid. There's like some CGI birds chasing Ken Jeong. It's like, what's going on here? You just cut off your brain, and it's all very silly.
Yes.
And I did watch Marky Mark movie, which is the newer one, Play Dirty.
Oh, I think I saw that somewhere. Yeah.
It's on Amazon Prime. I've been living on Amazon Prime lately.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad. It ended kind of a thud because it's like there's a very unearned fourth wall break, and it's like, why you didn't do that at all the whole movie? It's like, that's dumb. And there's a lot of wanton, like, kind of ridiculous violence in it. It's like a lot of people die for really no reason. It's kind of you gotta watch it to see what I'm talking about. But it's like, why is this going on? Because it's another one of these movies from like Payback or Paca. Same character. It's the Statham movie.
Oh yes, yeah.
Paca. Oh, did you see the trailer for Mutiny?
I think I no. Did I?
The new one. The new I can't put an A on that. Or Mutiny.
Mutiny. Yeah.
Mutiny.
Mutiny. Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
That works for you.
That's the only thing I can say in the Statham voices. Know what I mean?
Yeah. And I gotta go, get ready for war.
Get ready for war. No, I don't think I have seen Mutiny yet, actually. I don't think the trailer for it. I don't.
Yeah, it's a hot new trailer, and the trailer looks pretty good. I mean, like the tagline's great because it's like there's blood in the water. It's like, it's like, okay, that's awesome. And then it just looks like just Statham killing people again, but that's okay. Yeah. He's only been doing that for like 20 years.
That's right.
Why not watch another one? It's like having like potato chips. Well, why have another potato chip?
Right. Yes. Yeah. Well, and what I was talking to Mitch about that line, they're like potato chips. You can't have just one. And I was like,
yeah,
they're healthier for you, except for the fact that you can also eat potato chips while you watch the movie. So, and
yes,
yeah.
So because that's I was watching. Well, do you have Peacock or no?
Oh yeah, I got Peacock. Yeah.
I was watching the Ted show. It's actually pretty funny.
Is it okay? That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. It's probably one of the better things on Peacock. And also, it's funny. I recommend it.
Nice.
And the movies aren't as good, but the show there's more room to breathe.
Yeah.
So it's like, you actually kind of care about what's going on. And then I watched that, and then I also watched Shell. Did I mention this the last podcast?
Oh, maybe.
It's like The Substance, but it's like kind of like the straight to streaming version of The Substance. It has Elizabeth Moss.
Oh, you did mention that. Yes, yeah.
I finally watched it, and Kate Hudson. And Kate Hudson at her best, by the way. I'm not giving away anything.
Okay, all right.
Just say I think it's better than Substance.
Really? Okay.
Because it has more B movie trappings in it, and there's some funny cliches that we all love and enjoy, which I will not give away.
Okay.
And some wackiness. It's like, all right, it wasn't perfect, but it had enough of these qualities to recommend. It's on Paramount Plus.
Oh, I do have Paramount Plus, so I've got that.
So I'm mixing up all my streamers.
It's easy to do.
Ted's on Peacock only. Shell is on Paramount Plus, and then those last two ones with Marky Mark and Batista, those are on Amazon Prime.
Or Prime, yeah.
So yeah, I jumped around to all the streamers, and then I didn't watch anything else. I watched a lot. I mean, because I was doing a dog sit. Oh, I watched Caught Stealing.
Oh yeah, how was that one? I've seen. Yeah.
That wasn't bad. I definitely watch it in the morning.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, there's not a lot of like tension, suspense, where there should be.
Yeah.
It's done this kind of like mildly goofy way, and it kind of hurts the movie.
Yeah.
But overall, it's pretty watchable.
Okay.
Austin Butler. I didn't see Elvis.
No.
Is that worth watching?
I haven't seen. The only thing I've ever seen with Austin Butler in it was Dead Don't Die, where he just kind of sits there slack-jawed the whole time, hanging out with Selena Gomez while zombies attack them in their hotel room.
Didn't see that one. Was that Bill Murray?
Yes, yeah. So it's a Jarmusch movie. I think it might be on HBO Max or one of those. I'm not sure.
I have that.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
I mean, I like Jim Jarmusch. I mean, I like Ghost Dog. I haven't seen that recently. Do you ever see that?
Yes, I haven't seen it forever. So actually, that's the only Jarmusch I've seen in the theater Was
Oh,
Ghost.
that must have been awesome.
Yeah, it was a low budget theater. So a friend of mine he's a really big fan of the Wu-Tang Clan, and RZA from Wu-Tang was in the movie. So he was like, "Oh, we should go watch Ghost." I was like, "All right, I'll go see Ghost Dog." And I watched it. I was like, "Oh, this is an interesting movie." I think it might have been my. I was gonna say if it was my introduction to Jarmusch, or I think another friend of mine showed me Dead Man. Is that the one with Johnny Depp?
Yeah, Johnny Depp and Lance Henriksen.
That's
right. And Robert Mitchum.
Yeah, the Iggy Pop. He watched that one because Iggy Pop was in. It's funny how it's musicians that Jarmusch works with that like bring people that don't normally watch his movies in.
Iggy Pop.
Yeah.
He's always shirtless, and he's like 80 years old. It's like, also he looks the same, even with his shirtlessness.
I know.
It's like, well, I don't think I've ever seen him wear a shirt. I think he wore a shirt in Dead Man, but I think because he had to. But it's like, or maybe he didn't. I watched it recently. Robert Mitchum, so lazy. He's our original one of our lazies. I think I said this before, but he's so freaking lazy.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, oh my goodness. It's just because his quotes are funny on IMDb. It's like, what do you look for in a project? Days off. That is so funny. I'm trying to get this movie he made. It's like some French Italian movie. And like it never was put into English, it's in English or something, but I forget the title. It was like Violent Zone or something stupid like that.
Yeah, I don't know if I've heard of that one. That's
I'm butch. I'm totally
no, but I know what you mean. Yeah,
it's some weird title, but it's I want to see it, but it's like like something violent, but like French violence, something weird like that, but. It's just hard to find. Some of these Mitchum movies are hard to find.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff like that. Mitchum movies. Klaus Kinski's got a lot that are hard to find.
Oh yeah.
There are a lot of erotic thrillers that that either were barely on VHS or may have not even really made it to VHS. They were just like on like cable, and that was it. It's weird. We always associate this with like. The silent film era, that like movies are lost forever and we can't, we don't know what ever happened to them. It's weird to think that movies from like the 80s and 90s are also lost forever. Like,
I know.
There's got to be versions out there somewhere.
There's something. There's like, as I thought so. I mean, also I watched Uncharted, the movie based on the video game.
Oh yes, yeah.
Also has Marky Mark. I would say skip it.
Okay.
You just don't care at all. No. It's like, because my cousin and I, when I used to babysit him, we used to play the game, or he's talking about Uncharted a lot. And then he's like, oh, the movie's coming out. They should get Tom Selleck. Because the guy who plays, if you ever played the video game, like the main character's helper looks like Tom Selleck.
Oh, nice.
Like he has a mustache. His name is Sully.
Yeah.
And then in this movie, it's Marky Mark as Sully. And Marky Mark is very lazy in it also. And Tom Holland's very unlikable.
Right. Oh, well, that never helps.
It's like he's about 90% unlikable in it. Like 90%. It's like, oh my goodness. It's like
because that's like he's Spider-Man.
He's Spider-Man, but maybe he works better in that realm. He's playing like a cocky kind of like treasure hunter guy, but he looks like he's 10 years old.
Right, exactly.
That doesn't help, and he acts like a jerk ass. Right. So it's just like. So I was like, oh, it's gonna be a tough set.
Yeah, no, it doesn't do it.
And it was. And what else did I watch? Oh, I watched Interview with the Vampire.
Oh, I haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually. Because I watched with Christian Slater. I'm interviewing Brad Pitt. So if I thought he interviewed Tom Cruise, see that's how long ago I thought he interviewed him.
Right. Exactly.
It's like, oh, he interviewed Brad Pitt. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to be a vampire. That's what he said at the end.
Right, that's right.
Well, wait, Richard Hawes, our friend, he reviewed Hollow Man 2, one of the best Christian Slater movies.
Yes, was that the throwback on DTV Digest? So for people you're going to be getting this a little bit later.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, I think what episode? Because it's their most recent episode.
The most recent one. Where does he have a number on it?
Episode 310.
310. Okay, yeah. So he's talking about Hollow Man 2. It's like, ooh, Hollow Man 2.
Yeah. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah,
Hollow Man.
Yeah, for people who don't listen to the DTV Digest, first you should go
Yeah, you
subscribe to it. But yeah, they talk about new DTV movies to start with, and then they'll do like a throwback. They'll do one from the past. Yeah, I think when I was on a long time ago, we talked about Blood and Bone for that one. But
Nice.
they've covered some interesting ones. I think what was that Steve Kamen movie? Final something.
Like just Total Force.
Yes, Total Force. That's what it was. Total Force.
Yeah.
And they covered that one, and
Oof, tough set.
I think it was the only time I can remember that the co-hosts didn't like it. Like Rich liked it, but the other two, Steve and Richard, or Steve and Mike, they couldn't stand it. And usually, like, they give a movie like a little bit like it didn't work for me or that kind of thing. But they were just like, this is horrible. And so when I heard it, I mentioned to Rich, I was like, hey, do you want to come on the podcast and talk about it? And he's like, yeah, I'd love to talk. So we did I don't know what number episode it is, but we discussed it. It kind of gave him the license to talk more freely about Total Force.
Fun.
Yeah, so
that's fun. Yeah, and I remember watching that. I think I used to have a copy.
Yeah,
I got rid of it. I was like, this is bad. And when I did a tape purge about 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Some of them I should have gotten rid of. I did watch watched a lot of stuff. So, but I did watch another David A.R. White.
Oh yeah, so he's really fast becoming your number one. Well, what would be your number one actor, right? Because he doesn't direct all those movies, does he?
Well, no, he doesn't. So right now it's still going to be David A.R. White, but who's coming up fast? It's actually De Niro. I was double checking that, and I've seen 9 of his movies this year.
Wow!
It's like, whoa, I got to stop on the De Niro. Yeah. So that's why I had to watch Moment After. Yeah. It's the thing I watched. It's an early David A.R. White.
Yeah.
Now it's one of these, it's the Left Behind, and he's like, they disappear, what happened to them, not much really happens of any circumstance. It's just like, I give it a fair shot. It's just like, just nothing happened of any interest.
Yeah.
He looks a lot like James Van Der Beek in it, though. It's a young David A.R. White.
No, it's okay.
Did I show you the picture?
Yes, that's right, you did, yes.
Yeah. It's like, isn't that hilarious? It's like classic David A.R. White. Well, he'll be back because I think you got Ungated.
Yes,
right.
A Line of Fire is finally ungated. So,
yes!
so A Line of Fire was released. So when I say released, Netflix, because we have the ad version of Netflix. For a while, they were making certain movies locked off that if you had the ad version, you couldn't get them. I don't know what changed. I don't know what made them decide to stop doing that. But now, A Line of Fire is available. Also, Kill 'Em All 2. I can finally review that one on the site because I needed to get the images for it. I'm trying to think if there's any others. I mean, I had already seen and reviewed One More Shot, but that's another one that was gated. But yeah, A Line of Fire. So we'll be able to review that one. That'll be next month's episode.
I can't wait. Well, I already watched it, so I have my notes ready.
Yes, you're already set to go. Yeah, you're ahead of the game on that one.
You're gonna like Jason Patrick in it. It's friend of the show. Or Grumpy, Mr. Grumpy himself. Yeah. So grumpy. Oh, speaking of people like that, then I'll make this last thing. I did finally buy a copy of Pursuit.
Nice.
I found a copy at Goodwill the other day. So Grill Master Cusack himself, where he's actually grilling. I found a cheap copy. Like, oh, I'm buying this.
Yeah, that's amazing because I've been looking for like a version of that just so I can review it on the site. Because the thing is, I got to be able to get images for it. I got to be able to get the screen grabs. I mean,
get the screen grabs of that cooking.
Yeah, because you can go on. Because I think that's what happened. I think I went on IMDb to see if they had an image that we could use, but I want the actual grilling images for the review.
I mean, it was just never ending. But what have you seen lately? So I don't think
So one that I've seen. Speaking of actors or directors that are going to be my number one.
Sure.
I've been going through the Indiana Jones movies. So I'm on I've just finished the third one. I just finished Raiders of the Lost Ark. I've learned a couple things about them. One is that all of my life, or not all my life, but I guess most of the last 40 years or so, I was under the impression that I'd seen Temple of Doom. And so I watched it and I remembered the beginning, right? Because I remember like when Short Round has like the block of wood that he's, using to use the pedals in the car and all that stuff.
Right.
And then after that, everything else that happened after that in the movie, I had never seen before. I realized as I was watching it. So I either fell asleep because I may have watched it when I was young. I might have been like,
Right.
really young and fell asleep when it was on TV. Or I may have turned it off because I was like, "This is ridiculous. I don't like this movie. I'm not watching this." So yeah. So
I gotta watch that. I haven't seen it when I was a kid. Maybe I did the same thing because when you're a kid,
yeah,
you have the attention span. It's like I don't know.
yeah. So that was that, and then the other one that I watched recently for an upcoming episode. So actually, I think this episode we're doing now will air before that one with Mitch, where we talked about Champagne and Bullets. But I finally watched that one. And I was remarking before we did the episode that you guys were on that one back in like 2014. I think is that when you reviewed it?
That's when we reviewed it.
I think it was something like that. I think it was a while ago.
Well, that's right. There's a funny story about that, and a long time ago. Remember when like Amazon just started kind of streaming?
Yes. Yeah.
It wasn't like the juggernaut that it was today, and for some reason, like it wouldn't work, or you had to like. So what happened was I called Amazon or the customer service. I didn't call Bezos.
Right.
And it's like yeah, here you go. It's like he just gave. I think he had to pay him one time, and he just gave it to me for free. It's like so. It's like so. We got to watch. Well, I don't think we watched Champagne Bolt. It was the other one. Other version.
Was it called Get Even?
That was it. Thank you. Yeah, Get Even. Yeah. So, and it was very enjoyable. I loved the part. Well, I don't give anything away.
No, don't worry about it though. So, yeah.
Okay.
I guess. Well, I guess I don't know. Maybe if people haven't seen it yet, maybe I guess we shouldn't spoil. Yeah, because
there's two funny parts to me.
There's the shimmy slide, right?
That's great.
Yeah, that's the
do the shimmy slide. This guy who looks like kind of like an old grandpa or something like we see at a farm. It's just like just rolling around his chair. It's like they just sing a song. And then there's that part where he's wearing that kind of muscle shirt.
Yes.
And then what is already 100 times funnier than you might what are even saying when you see this guy.
Yeah.
And then he leaves and he comes back. I'm back. It's like, why did you leave?
We had the end fight scene. That is just great. Where for people listening, and now granted, like the episode's going to come. I think so. So this.
Yeah, when's that hitting?
Yeah, I think it's going to be maybe the week after. Actually, it might be next week's episode for people listening.
Amazing.
So so next week will be Champagne and Bullets with Mitch from the Video Vacuum. But it was so Mitch saw it.
What do you think?
He was looking for something to do, or I guess a friend of his brought the movie over to him. A friend, I think, got the Vinegar Syndrome, and they watched it. But then he reviewed it for Wings Hauser's, in memoriam post. And I was like, well, I don't want to do Champagne and Bullets for that because I didn't think he was going to be in it enough. But then I watched it. I was like, oh, there's tons of Wings in this movie.
Yeah, he's all sorts of wacky in it.
Yes, it's completely off the chain. It's like I think. I quoted you guys on the episode because I talked about that term that you guys use about these called a that movie.
Right.
It's one of those that movies where
like what the heck is going on?
Right.
Like, what is this? You put your arms up and like confusion, like what the hell is going on? It's like Tin Soldier, from the last
thing. I never thought of it, but Tin Soldier might be the closest thing to a that movie we've had recently.
It's like what the hell is going on in that movie? I was thinking Scotty's cred. Yes. It's like and Bob De Niro. But like, what was that haircut? By the way, we talked about that last podcast.
Yes, the Jamie Foxx haircut, or the De Niro haircut too. That's
haircut was crazier than the Jamie Foxx haircut.
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, it's because the that movie concept. I don't know if you guys have talked about it on here. I've talked about it on your probably both. But it's like this idea that one, you can't go into it planning to make a that movie. Like True. Samurai Cop, Miami Connection, those movies. Nobody went into them thinking we're going to make a that movie, right? The plan is that you think you're making a good movie, and
exactly
it turns out. So Tin Soldier, it kind of fits that mold because it wasn't done on purpose like that.
No, I don't hope not.
No, like they weren't planning to make, and it's so completely out there on so many levels. Yeah, it may turn out to be like one of those. Like I'm trying to think how many that movies we've seen recently. We haven't gotten a lot of them. I guess Phoenix is kind of on the.
Phoenix is the closest one. I mean, Phoenix and then Tin Soldier.
Yeah.
It's like because Phoenix is great. I hope maybe they'll put the English version on again soon on Tubi's.
Yeah,
but right now it's only in Spanish, but it's like Squealer.
right. Yeah. Well, it's funny.
Squealer.
Speaking of Phoenix, Daniel
Go ahead.
Zarilli, the late Daniel Zarilli, who wrote and directed Phoenix, he did another movie called The Champagne Gang, where he cast John DeHart in a small role. I haven't seen that one yet.
It's hilarious. He's in that?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know if it's a small part, like or something like that. But yeah, it's the only other thing John DeHart has done is that movie. So I'm wondering if Zarilli was a fan of Champagne and Bullets and was like, I'm doing a movie with champagne in the title. Let's get John DeHart in the movie for some, for one scene or something.
I've always seen that movie kind of like hanging around. Yes. Not like the purchase, but in my vicinity, in my circle of garbage stuff. Right. Yes. And it's like, okay. Because that movie, and also there's a movie called Sunset Heat, or Sunland Heat.
Yeah,
you ever heard of this?
Yeah, because Sunset Heat, that's the
that's Michael Paré.
Michael Paré, yeah, right. I that sounds familiar though.
It's like kind of like almost a Punch Fighter, but it's more like kind of a Karate Kid kind of knockoff. It's kind of stupid, but it has that kind of production value. It's like the kind of low rent production value that we used to have back then.
Yeah. Yes.
We don't have these low rent movies anymore.
No, what we have now is this weird. I don't know. And this was something I was talking with Mitch about on the episode, so maybe I won't do. But it's probably good for us to talk about it too. It's like because we've been seeing it. We're now at like over.
Lived it, man.
I know. Exactly. I mean, we're over 80 of these movies in.
Oh my goodness.
I think we're over 80.
80 of these podcast movies?
I think so. I think.
Wow.
Yeah, we're close.
I'm very excited about that.
We hit 75 recently, so we're close on that. And again, a few of them were older. A few of them were like 07. But most of them have been between like 2019 and now. And I mean, it's every once in a while we get something where we're like, yeah, this isn't bad. We've only had a few though that are like really good. I think 81 movies. This is 82 and 83. Movies? So this is 82 and 83 that we'll be looking at.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
So 81 was what? Wide West and Tin Soldier.
Yes, I believe so. So yes, 81 was Wide West, and yes, exactly. So
dumb.
Yeah. So actually, you know what? No, this is not 81 and 80 because Ruby Rose episode is coming out.
Oh, what's right? Stowaway, another one.
Yes. So this is actually 80, 84, 85.
85. We're so close to 100.
I know. We're gonna get there in a few months. I guess by the end of the year, maybe. I don't know.
We'll have to find something really good.
Yeah, I guess no. That's 20 months. So we got about 10 months to go. Oh no. 15 episodes, like 7 months. Yeah. So I guess by the end of the year, we'll have gotten to 100 of these.
Wow.
So, yeah, maybe we'll have to find some. Yeah, we may. Maybe we'll do like Wrong Side of Town just because I don't know.
Sure.
We'll have to think of something to do.
Old wise thought.
Yeah.
Take out your bingo card. We should make a bingo card. If I know how to make one, I would do that. It'd be like the Connoisseur podcast bingo card would have Wi-Fi as a free stamp.
Right, exactly.
Because we're gonna mention it.
Right. Yeah. The Trump impression, Dolph impressions.
Yeah.
And I guess it's like the bingo card is different if it's you doing the Dolph impression or me doing the Dolph impression. Yeah. I guess right. Like that's
Well, I like yours.
Right. Yes, yeah. I saw Andrew Babcock posted Agent Red, and I was like,
yeah,
don't wait for me.
Yeah. When I saw it, like, where's Matt?
Yes. Yeah.
Where's Matt?
That's perfect.
Don't wait for me. It's like I'm trying to do an impression of yours.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Don't wait for me.
I was gonna try to post that scene on YouTube, but it's like there isn't much that I don't know if you've watched it recently. It's like
I watched it about a year ago. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's like there isn't a lot that goes on in it beyond Dolph being like, "Don't wait for me," and then like do you think you can fly that thing? Hell if I know. Then it's like they just go into like stuff from Stormcatchers and or
exactly. Calloway and Holloway.
Exactly. Right. Yeah,
Classic. Yeah. Love Holloway. I love Calloway.
I know.
Wait, Holloway.
I think it's Holloway. I think you're right. It's Holloway. Yeah.
Wait, is he the guy who sings "Don't Hurt Me No More"?
That's Hadaway.
Hadaway.
I mean, they should name people Hadaway more in movies. That's
Why not? That's the thing. People should bring out these like '90s, 2000 songs. They're fun to listen to.
Yeah, they do the trick.
mean, that's a good segue into the next thing, which I guess we'll get to these movies soon. Don't worry.
Right.
But it's like, it's just that I guess the these darn kids day segment. I have a mini one.
Oh, yes.
Besides Trap House, the movie with
Yeah.
Batista, is I guess Sabrina Carpenter is got in trouble recently.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Well, it's some weird story. It's like she was doing her set at Coachella.
Right.
Or somewhere.
I think it's the thing. I think everybody's doing Coachella right now. I think that's the yeah.
Yeah, it was at Coachella. I hear it's very expensive to do that. By the way, it's $10,000 just to like get a hotel.
Wow. Yeah.
It's very expensive. And I guess someone did like the kind of how do you say that ululation sound? You know, like la la la. You know, it sounds like a yodel, and then Sabrina Carpenter was confused.
Oh,
like that's I can't do Sabrina Carpenter impression, which is kind of like a mannish kind of voice, but it's just it's like. That sounds weird. It's like, it's like, and I did hear her new song. I saw her new video too. It's like, I never heard it already.
No, I haven't. I don't unless it's played. So actually, normally I would hear stuff like that at sporting events. That's where I hear a lot of the new songs.
Okay.
But I went to the Sixers game last night, and they were doing throwback to the early 2000s. So actually, Bubba Sparks performed during halftime.
That's hilarious. They got Bubba Sparks?
Yes, he did the ugly song.
How many X's in that Sparks? Like 3?
I think there's 3 X's in Bubba Sparks.
Classic Bubba Sparks. Also, Bubba the Love Sparks. Don't forget about him.
Right, another Bubba. Yeah, that's an interesting. I don't know how you get into the name Bubba. Like
I don't like that name.
Yeah.
I also don't really like the name Ziggy.
Yeah.
I know besides Ziggy Marley, but when I hear Ziggy, it's like I don't like that name.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound right.
Yeah,
that's my personal opinion.
That could some of those. I mean, Bubba. It to me,
Bubba hurts.
Yeah, I don't know what's you don't know what's going on there, and Ziggy. I guess the other thing too, right? There's that character Ziggy that would walk around with just a shirt on.
It's like that was a cartoon, right?
Yeah, it's like a cartoon.
Was it Ziggy's Gift? Was he like a big? Kind of a large nose?
I think so. Yeah.
No, I like Ziggy's Gift. I mean, maybe I'm getting over Ziggy now, but I mean, like, I'm just getting over Ziggy live on radio or radio. Yeah, but Bubba is a weird name. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's kind of funny when you're listening to Bubba Sparks perform, and you're just like, and the thing was that like I started realizing I knew the lyrics still,
Oh, wow. Good memory.
And I was just like, it was like, it hadn't changed. I think I had confused him with another one. I think I'd confused him with Paul Wall, who was I think he was a faster rapper.
Right. Is he the guy? It's like, to the break of dawn, to the early morning.
No, that's Sean. What is
Sean Wall?
Sean Paul. Sean Paul.
Okay.
Yeah. Sean's. Yeah. No, Paul. I think it was Paul Wall. He had like a song called "Sitting Sideways," which I have
to hear it.
Yeah, and then he did one with Nelly about grills, about like metal.
I think I remember.
Yeah. Whereas like Bubba Sparks was like at that time when Eminem was big, and so every producer wanted their own version of Eminem. So you had Timbaland had Bubba Sparks. I think Diddy had somebody named Kane.
That sounds familiar.
I don't think he even had an album. I think he was like in somebody else's video, and it was like, and it didn't happen for him.
Didn't work out for him. I mean, I know there's Farnsworth Bentley,
right? Exactly. Right.
Oh, he's up too. He held the umbrellas or something.
Right. That's right.
Let's not forget about that.
That's right.
We'll never forget about that. That was great.
The early 2000s for music was just such a because it was like this transition period where it was it's it was like where what music was before was becoming what it is now, and it was trying to kind of do that metamorphosis. It was like coming out of the cocoon of.
Well, that's true, because you had your Eminem, and then you had like still new metal was hanging in there.
Yeah.
Because you had all these it's been a while,
Right, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't hear that. I just thought about it this morning. It's like, if I can remember to tell Matt, I'm gonna, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
What were you saying about the Sixers? Yeah. So what happened there?
Oh no. So that was that was because you were talking about bands or whatever. And I guess we were
Carpenter.
Yeah, and so I was that like usually new music like the what's the one the K-pop Demon Hunter song.
Right. It's going up.
Right. I only ever hear that at sporting events. That's the only
Oh,
time
if I had
I
swearing
might
guts,
hear it like in a store every once in a while, but it's always at a sporting event. I'm like, what is this song? So I Shazammed it and I was like, oh, that's the K-pop Demon Heart. I thought maybe
yeah.
that was Sabrina Carpenter because I don't know, I didn't know her her music, but I was like, no, it's
Well, some of Sabrina Carpenter's music is definitely rated R. If I
okay.
heard that at the grocery store,
Oh,
I'd be
right. They probably
regretting
wouldn't have
it.
it at the game, yeah, unless they really,
They could censor it, I guess. But I mean,
yeah.
like, this one is like it's called House Tour.
Mm,
If you like, there's some there's obviously all over lives are risque.
yeah,
But I watched it. It's like, okay, it's classic Sabrina Carpenter.
yeah.
But it's like, it's like, so I don't know how she thinks these things, but it's there's like some sort of Sabrina Carpenter Christmas special on Netflix.
Oh man.
Did you ever see that when I was on about a year or two ago?
No, is it like the old like 70s Christmas specials or is it like
Something like that. And it's
yeah.
just like, there's sometimes I see a clip on Instagram because if you look at one Sabrina Carpenter on Instagram, it's that or a cat. This is my Instagram algorithm right
Yeah,
now.
I was talking with people at work about that today because they were talking about like doom scrolling and I was like that's why I like as many cat things as
Yeah,
possible. Yeah.
it's usually cats. Mine are cats. Some clips from Office Space now.
Yeah.
Some Sabrina Carpenter. Just something else is. What else is there? Usually, it kind of repeats itself after a while.
No.
I gotta stop doing that.
Isn't it funny though? Like when you talk with people about what you how you have your algorithm set up on Instagram, that it's not actually the people you follow that you're like going out to
No,
look up, right? It's like
no, it's just cats.
right,
It's just
exactly. It's like
like,
I actually am following all of these people, but instead I'm seeing cat content from people I don't follow, which of
yeah,
course I'm liking because it is still great fun cat content. But it's like, it's like for people that like, yeah, if we don't like your stuff necessarily right away, that's kind of what happens, right? I guess it's what's happening with Instagram now. It's what they call enshittification. I say they. It's like Cory Doctorow is the guy who invented the term, but it's the enshittification. It's like you go on Instagram to interact with all the other movie blogs and sites and things like
right.
that, and and instead you're inundated with stuff you don't want. So you're like, I gotta alter the algorithm, and then suddenly it's just like, here's all the cat content you can handle, and it's like, I mean, I'm not gonna not like the cat content,
I
right?
know that's the thing. It's like, okay, if it's a good cat video, I will like it. I'd be
Right?
like,
You have
okay,
to
the
like
cat
it.
meowed a couple times. All right, I'll like it. I
Exactly,
mean,
exactly, right? Or just
it jumped off a table.
yes, exactly, yeah. Or, just doing pawing at something. Two cats
Yeah,
fighting. We're like,
I saw that. I saw a video like some guy, this cat's pawing at this dude for some chicken. It's like,
yes,
all right, I'll watch. I think you might maybe you've even seen this one.
yeah,
It's like it's some like restaurant, and it's like this cat paws at him and he gives him some chicken.
right,
Like,
yes.
people might have seen this one. It really comes up a lot.
Yeah, I think I have seen that one. I know, like in Turkey, where there's cats everywhere, and
Yeah,
it's
that maybe it was Turkey. Yeah,
yeah, like people
I
try to
can't
use the
remember.
subway and they can't scan their cards because the cats are sitting on the readers and they whack at them when they try. I mean, it's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I've seen
how
that.
do you
That's
not
great.
like that? Of course you're going to like that. And then Instagram's like, okay, you need the dopamine rush of more cats, so we're just going to flood your thing. And it's like, oh, but what about all the movie bloggers that I follow that I'm like trying
Nah,
to like,
I'll get back to them
right,
later. I want to
exactly,
see the cats.
exactly. Yeah, Instagram's like, no, you're here. All right, all right.
Well, yeah, I keep forgetting to post stuff on it. Well, because I've been slow on tapes, and I
Yeah,
did post something like 2 weeks ago, but I am going to post something soon if I remember.
yeah. Well, that is the one thing I think that it is good about Instagram is good about. It's like if you like somebody's stuff, they'll keep showing it to you. So like,
That's true. Like Andrew Babcock, for example, I always see his stuff. It's like,
yeah,
oh, cool. Let's see. What did he buy from Goodwill? It's just like,
yeah,
it's like,
exactly. Yeah, because if you like it, it's like, yeah, again, with speaking of his stuff, Andrew Babcock's, people should follow him on Instagram because he's got
yeah,
between the movies. Oh, we got sirens going by here.
yeah, I
Sorry.
hear that.
But between the movies, but also he gets his hands on some great syndicated TV shows of the past.
Yes, I'm very jealous sometimes from the stuff he has. Like, I
Yeah,
wish I could be like his friend in real life.
right. Yeah, it's
Like, he watches all this great TV.
I know. You're just like, it's like you see someone and it's like, oh wait, like, oh man, how did he find like these DVDs of like Cobra or something like that? The Dudikoff
Exactly.
show or
Some are
whatever,
expensive.
or
I mean,
Viper.
Cobra is awesome.
Yeah,
If you ever
Cobra is
seen
is,
the
is,
show.
is Dudikoff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You've seen that, or no, haven't seen it yet, or
It's been a while since I remember when it was on.
it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
So great.
But
We're looking at that silly song.
right, no, exactly. But that is a good point. That like Instagram, at least if you like stuff, so that's one of the things I think that yeah, I know John Cross always talks about this, that like it's always important to just like stuff that, you know,
it's a good point.
Because like even if you're just like, even if you see something, you're like, oh well, I, you know, like sometimes people will be selling things or something that's like, or that like, oh, my newest thing came or whatever. I'll like it because even if you don't, you can't buy it then. By liking it, you know, you'll keep getting the content at least, and you know,
it's a good point. I mean,
yeah,
they still at least do that. They haven't really
yeah.
uprooted that too much.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, it's just mixed with a lot of cat video. I mean, I know like the ads are really bad on Instagram, and so.
Oh well, I mean, the ads I'm seeing. Oh, okay. I see that you talking about the videos, those pop up things.
No, I mean like when you're scrolling and it's like sponsored like
Oh,
ads for
that
things
sponsored
like
content. Yeah,
yeah,
like
like
this is sponsored cat content.
no. Well, I get like for example, because I like baseball. I'll get like, well, I think, but partly because I use my phone to buy games.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and I don't think about the fact that the app is probably tracking between the two or something like that. And so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, but like I had ads from the Milwaukee Brewers games, and it's like I want to be like, and I probably should just comment. I meant to comment and just be like, listen, I'm probably not meant to see this ad, but if you guys want to fly me out to Milwaukee, I'll be happy to watch a game there. If you guys,
You never know, that could happen. You know, I always see that. We should talk about the movies in a second, but like someone says, if I get a comment from like a Marvel star, I'll clean the house.
right.
And they get like some guy or someone from Stranger Things. It's like
Yeah.
the curly haired kid says, "Time to start cleaning."
Right, exactly.
It's like okay.
Yeah,
I mean, like, we should all have. I should be a bit neater, but you know.
yeah. Oh, I've got plenty of cleaning to do. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, my office is a mess, so it's like, yeah,
The problem is you get home from some sort of work thing and like, I don't want to do anything.
no,
It's
no.
like, not to be lazy, but I'm busy. I'm tired.
Yeah, it's the reality of that. It's like, you know, it's like, with work being so like, you know, kind of like, you know, and then like you said, like work, errands, you know, all that kind of stuff. I mean,
Other wackiness that goes on all day. It's like I want to go home and clean something.
right? No, it's
No,
like I want to.
I'll just watch streaming.
Exactly. It's like, and I mean, that's part of the reason why I think like why like fast food or like easy like food. It's like I run into that problem a lot where I'm just like, I don't really feel like cooking a meal right now. I don't, you know, even if it doesn't take much.
Go on Uber Eats.
Yeah.
I did Uber Eats the other day. I got a rare goof up with my order.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I got something at Dunkin' Donuts and they screwed up my order. It's like, what?
Yeah. Oh, that happens here in Philly all the time.
It's like, they haven't screwed up any of my orders since I've gotten Uber Eats, and this is my first goof up.
Right.
And it's like, I only want a couple munchkins.
Yeah.
It's like, but maybe in a way, it was fair. Maybe it's fate. You know, you should have munchkins. But
That could be. That's one that I'm fortunate about. Was we have a Dunkin' Donuts that's like literally down the block.
okay.
So it's like a quick walk. Like actually, because my landlord, he still takes rent in a paper check. So the first of the month I go, because back when the pandemic happened, you know, in early, you know, 2020, he still wanted the paper check. And at that time we didn't really know, like, you know, that you could be outside with people. Right. So I was like nervous about it was like April 1st of 2020. And I was nervous about being outside. So I went early in the morning to drop off the rent. And I was like, well, considering I get paid before the rent's due, so why don't I just do it at 6 a.m? Because a lot of times I would just kind of do it throughout the, you know, whenever I had a chance during the day, I would do it. Sometimes I would forget, you know, and he'd message, be like, hey, is everything okay? I didn't usually pay the rent on time. I'm like, oh yeah. So I was like, I should just do it at 6 a.m. But now with the Dunkin' Donuts there, I'll pass the Dunkin' Donuts and get myself coffee. So it's like first of the month, that's like my routine of like going at like 6 a.m. to drop off the rent and getting coffee on the way back.
That's amazing that's even open that early.
Yeah, it opened at 5:30. So
well, I gotta make the donuts. That's what the guy said.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh, it's not Dave Thomas, it's the other guy.
Yeah, the guy with the mustache.
Dave Thomas is the Wendy's guy.
Right. Yeah, that was the mustache guy.
Yeah. Does he have a name?
I don't remember his name.
Bob,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. There was like ads with him, like where like he was with like Revolutionary War people and stuff like that, like making donuts with them and stuff.
Wait, in the old commercials?
One of the commercials, yeah, I saw it somewhere recently. I just remember him just like getting up and making the donuts, so like, you know, and like
he has his like orange and brown Dunkin' Donuts shirt, and he's like, "Time to make the donuts."
Right,
like,
exactly.
Because I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for the Dunkin' Donuts guy movie. You know, we have Dolph. You know, it's time to make the donuts.
God, yeah, he would be great as the Dunkin' Donuts guy.
Yeah, I never. Do you don't see Dolph with a mustache really? Or I'm trying
No.
to think of something.
Yeah,
Or
it's really
did it?
like if there was like you had to have a fake one or something, but I don't think so. It's not like I think Seagal has worn, or not Seagal. Seagal would never do anything like that.
Van
Van
Damme.
Damme. It's
He
done.
had a fake beard a couple times or something like that.
Yeah, so he's done
I think he
that kind
wore,
of thing. But
I think he wore fake dreadlocks in Double Team. If I'm not mistaken.
right, right, exactly. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Well,
That's comedy.
well, also he had the fake curly sideburns in the order.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that was.
So, yeah, and then I was watching Assassination Games recently, and he had the
Oh, nice.
hipster sideburns with the hipster like
Oh,
dark rimmed
I don't
glasses.
remember that.
Yeah. God.
You watched it for the first time, or you
No,
rewatching
I'd seen it. I'd seen it. It was a
it? How
rewatch.
how
Yeah.
was the rewatch?
It's not bad because I think even though it's a longer movie, it's like about an hour and 45 minutes. It's made on a higher level than like what we were just talking about now that modern movies
Oh
to modern
yeah,
DTV just doesn't have the budgets that they had back then. But this is it's definitely a higher budgeted movie and there's more in it. And so it's the kind of movie like, yeah, we just don't get those kind of movies anymore. So it's like when I watched it originally, I didn't like it as much, but watching it again, I'm like,
interesting.
yeah, more
Yeah,
appreciation for it.
I'm gonna have to maybe pick up a copy. I think I didn't like it at first, but maybe it's now worth a watch. Kind of like I need to buy a copy of Enemies Closer.
Oh yes, yeah, same.
I remember
Yeah,
enjoying that. Yeah,
yeah, because he's such a great baddie in that he steals the movie.
he has like that ridiculous kind of Russian or like some sort of red jacket he's wearing. It's like that's great.
Yeah.
You gotta go to Van Damme. He goes for it.
He-
Or the thing from Expendables 2, as they always say, it's like I'm at the bullets. No problem. Not really.
Right. God, that's another one there where it's like, he said I think in JCVD that he didn't do the Expendables because he didn't like the part that Stallone had for him. And then when he saw how big it was, he was like, okay, well, I guess I'll be in the next one. And Stallone's like, well, if you're going to be in it, you're going to be the bad guy. So he just steals the movie as the bad guy. It's just
so good in it.
Yeah, it's
He's
insane.
actually really good in it. I mean, like he's legitimately fantastic in the movie.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
like, and I want to go back. Well, it's so long ago now, but I want to go back to when I saw it in the theater. It's like, and it was so great.
Yeah, that was awesome. You saw it in the theater because I mean, especially when they take out a Hemsworth, the way that Adkins and him take out that Hemsworth is just so beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was great. That was so perfect. I'm gonna rewatch it. I'm gonna do a super action weekend one of these days. It's have to, when I'm not dog sitting. That's
Yeah.
my life. But I'll fire up some Uber Eats, like a good one, like a McDonald's or something. Yeah, and fire up some Expendables 1 and 2 and War. I'm gonna watch War.
Yeah.
And I think I have some other good stuff coming up. But
Yeah.
we should talk about the movies.
Well, yeah. Should we do? Yeah. So we decided. So when we saw that the Netflix Trap House was available, that's going to be our second of the two we'll talk about. There's so many trap houses on streaming. Even Will at Exploding Helicopter, he joked because he saw my Letterboxd last 4 watched, and I had the 2 trap houses, and he's like, "Oh, you missed a trick there," because meaning I could have done 4 trap houses. He's like, "Here's a couple more trap houses," and there's so many trap house movies. We figured we'll do a Tubi original to pair with the Netflix one. So, and again, the trap house, the idea is that it's supposed to be kind of like a drug house or a crack house. I think the term trap, I don't know. I read a few different things for it, like that one, it's like a slang term for selling, but also this.
That's I heard.
Yeah, that's one. Or also that it traps addicts in it.
Yes, that's actually there. And this one makes sense calling it trap house.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. This one fits more than the other movie we're talking about that doesn't really seem to have a lot of trap housage in it at all. But and also too, again, it's like just another word for like crack house or something. Essentially, for people that don't know, it's just essentially taking an abandoned building that's sort of out of the way or in a more obscure location and using it to sell drugs for as long as possible until you move on to another location if that one gets burned. So. Yeah, so this first trap house, this Tubi one, essentially the way it works is this there's some people smoking crack or meth. They're smoking meth in this area of a room, and this guy hears a baby crying, and he thinks, I got to go help the baby, and everybody else is like, no, you don't go back there. The rule is you don't leave this area. So we already have an idea that things are going to go bad if he goes back there, and when he does, a shotgun goes off and blows his head off. So police officers are raiding at the same time. And when they're raiding it, this guy goes in and he gets killed by like what gas I think that kills him.
Yeah, I remember that. Yes, that
Yeah.
was a few weeks ago. So I don't remember everything.
Yeah, and so okay, so the trap house has been taken down, everything's been shipped out, and then these people have died in it, and this police officer realizes that the guy who gets his head blown off was his brother, and so he's on the warpath, and he wants to take this trap house down. What he does is there's a high school kid who's selling drugs, and he buys them from the trap house. So the cop is using him to get in, but at the same time, we've got is it Michael Eklund? Is that his name? I can't remember.
Yeah, is that it? Yeah.
I always want to say Jonas Eklund, but that's Jonas Ackland.
That's the guy from Lethal Weapon 2, right?
Right, exactly. I'm confusing him with
Diplomatic
Jonas Ackland.
Community. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Just been revoked.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if we've seen Michael Eklund in any of the movies we've watched. Because he's a guy.
The name looks familiar when I was watching. It's like, wait, that we must have seen something else.
Yeah, well, I know he was in Welcome to Sudden Death. He plays the main baddie in Welcome to Sudden Death.
Yeah, I still haven't watched that yet.
But yeah, and we haven't done that one on here. Detective Knights. He's in Redemption and Rogue. Yeah, so he's in those. So that's where we saw him. So he plays this guy, this like local like ne'er-do-well who convinces the kid, or I guess the kid owes him money, so he wants to get the kid to take him into the trap house so he can rob it with a couple other people that use meth. And that's when the kid uses that in to get the police officer to join this group. So the whole idea is that they're going to go and rob the trap house, but the police officer is going to kill the guy who runs the trap house to get revenge for his brother. And then at that point, once they get knee deep in the trap house, they realize like it's every person for themselves, as like the traps come fast and furious. And it goes from being not really an action movie, but kind of like a suspense movie into just an out and out horror movie, I think.
Yeah, it's turned into like kind of like a Saw kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which I thought that was not a bad idea.
No.
Which I kind of like. I like this movie. I thought this movie wasn't that bad.
Right. Yeah. I was going to ask what you thought of, because it is. It's like when we talk about the Netflix one, spoiler alert. Like this movie had no business being better than that one, because the budget is way lower. On like the budget they were working with. I mean, other than Michael Eklund, I didn't recognize anybody in the cast. And for this movie to be as good as it was, like you said, to be not bad. Which I think is what you want from a Tubi movie, right?
It seems like these Tubi movies are getting better. And this is actually a pretty good example of one.
Yeah.
And because I actually kind of care about what's going on. And it was like, Trap House made sense both ways. It's kind of fun.
Yes, yeah.
And I enjoyed it. And, what was his name? Fibs?
Fibs was the kid's name, yeah, because he's known for lying.
Classic.
Right.
Classic Fibs.
Right. Right. He's like going to school on a basketball scholarship, and we find out that his dad was drunk driving and got his mom and brother killed in an accident. So now the dad is like drinking himself to death. So the kid, in order to get money, he's selling drugs, and he's got a coach who, like, the coach is kind of looking out for him a little bit, but essentially he's just having to like skip school, do all this kind of stuff, and he's just lying his way through it the whole time.
Good old Fibs.
Good old Fibs.
Like, we don't have like a fun nickname like that. It's like someone's named like Fibs or Shakes or like
well,
like Rad. It's like, why can't you name Rad? It's like,
right. Exactly.
Well, hey, Rads.
The one thing about this though, right, is that it does follow the rule that you don't give yourself the nickname, right? Like Fibs got the nickname. He earned it.
He earned Fibs.
He earned Fibs.
Love me some Fibs. Yeah, Michael Eklund. I think we saw something else. Well, his career's interesting. I mean, he has how many credits here?
He's got a bunch.
A lot.
He's from Saskatoon, which I believe is that where Kim Coates is from as well.
Oh, Kim Coates is from Saskatoon.
I thought so.
Well, he's Canadian, so he loves to work.
Right.
Oh, exactly. Vendetta. Right. No, I remember him in Vendetta.
Oh, right. Okay.
The Big Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a freaking jerk ass in that. Right. I love Vendetta.
Right. Like, I haven't seen that one in forever. I think that was on Tubi.
Never watch it.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like it's Dean Cain's best work. It's Big Show's best work.
Right.
The Big Show. It's hilarious. That's his name.
I know.
I feel like they might have ran out name for him that day.
Right. Exactly.
It's like, no, you're like a big guy. How about the Big Show? His name's not the Big Man.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
that's hilarious.
The Big Show. Yeah, there's a radio show in Boston. The guy's name is Joe Murray, and when he does his intro for his show, he uses the Big Show's theme. It's the Big Show, but he does it like it's the Joe Show. It's the Big, it's yeah. I remember I had that on like a collection of like MP3s, the Big Show song, and most of the MP3 songs were all like 80s songs, stuff like that. But I just happened to have that one on it, and I would play it on on my PlayStation, things like that. If I was like home from like going out or something like that, and a lot of times it would start with the "Well, it's the Big Show," and it's like would be like, okay, I need to skip that. That's not really what I was wanting to listen to there. Just like I burned a CD of MP3s, and that just happened to be the first one on it. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Because I know I just found this for wait, what am I was looking at Vendetta, because when I looked at Vendetta of Eklund, it's like you also might like Vendetta. That has your buddy Theo Rossi.
Yep. That's the one with Bill Murray, or not Bill Murray, Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis and Thomas Jane and Mike Tyson.
Right. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. So that was the one when I did when I was first switching from TalkShoe to Spotify. I did a solo Bruce Willis episode, and Vendetta was one of the ones I talked about. That was one that you listened to, and you were like, "Hey, yeah, I'd like to do some of these Bruce Willis episodes with you." And that's what started this with you coming on.
Now 85 movies later,
exactly.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Almost at I really made I still can't believe we made 100. We'll have to figure something. Wrong Side Town would be kind of funny.
Yes. Yeah.
Because Theo Rossi is going to be at Terrificon.
Oh, is he? Oh,
so
nice.
I'll hopefully be able to meet Theo Rossi and Ron Perlman, because Ron Perlman's going to be there. But I don't know what to give him. I mean, he's in Supreme Sanction, the movie with Michael Madsen.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yes.
But I thought, well, it'd be funny to give him a tape, and then he's in this really stupid movie called The King's Guard.
I think I remember that.
My friend Brendan, he loves The King's Guard. He used to make fun of it all the time. We still talk about it today because it's so stupid.
Yeah, okay.
And it's like, this is your chance to give someone from The King's Guard The King's Guard.
Yeah.
It's just this huge Eric Roberts face. You've seen it?
No, I've never seen The King's Guard. No, I haven't seen that one.
It's stupid. It's very stupid.
Yeah.
And like it looks like a shot in someone's backyard. It's kind of over it.
Yeah. I remember Ron Perlman was in an episode of Highlander where he pretended to be Mythos. And of course, Peter Wingfield was Mythos. The immortal that was so old.
Talking about the guy Bronson Pinchot.
No. There was like this Peter Wingfield played this immortal that was so old that like he couldn't even remember how old he was. And one of the things he joked about was there was an episode where he was talking with Duncan about how many about like being in love, and he was like, yeah, I had like, what did he say, like I had 67 wives or something like that. And then like he would go to conventions and women would be showed up dressing as like his 67 wives. It was like a throwaway line in the episode, but Perlman's character shows up and he's calling himself Mythos, and nobody knew who he was or where he was from. And so I had the DVD, so I had all the episodes on DVD, and they would have like the featurettes, where they would do the interviews and stuff. And they were interviewing the producer, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't know what the deal was with Perlman in this, but he just completely mailed it in. Maybe he just didn't think we were a big enough deal or whatever." It was kind of funny, like because to be honest, like even a mailed in Perlman was kind of fun for that episode.
That's what he said. He's mailed it. Now I know he has mailed some stuff in.
Oh yeah.
And I'm trying to find the best mailed in material. It's like, King's Guard's a good one. Maybe Shakedown.
Yeah.
The movie with Fred Dreyer.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Erica Eleniak. And there's a movie I should buy. It's called Nightmare Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
And it's him and Corbin Burnson.
That would be a good one, too.
I know. I never saw it. I've only seen the trailer on certain DVDs. Yeah. But there's much chance to buy it. I have until August to get it, so...
Because I think anything, because obviously, he's expecting a lot of Hellboy.
Yeah.
That's what he expects to get when he goes to those things. So probably anything that's not Hellboy would get a good reaction from him.
I wanted the reaction to King's Guard. I mean, like, of course it's right there. I see it. So it's like, instead of me buying Nightmare Boulevard, which I should. Because something with a Ron Perlman face on the cover would be helpful.
Yeah,
because King's Guard is the Eric Roberts face.
Yeah, no, you're right. Because the other one he probably gets a lot is Blade 2, and that one he doesn't have his picture on that one either. It's just
that's true. He probably gets Alien Resurrection a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Maybe Beauty and the Beast.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
Is that worth watching? Beauty and the Beast? I've never seen it.
Was forever. It used to be on weekends when I was
Oh, interesting.
yeah, when I was I think it was like I don't know if it was a syndicated show, and yeah,
Maybe it was
Linda Hamilton.
Right, Linda Hamilton and Ronnie Perlman.
Yeah, yeah. It was a trip because it was just like I remember there were like other beasts. I think like he had like a friend who was like a smaller. I want to say I want to say that I think Saturday Night Live made fun of it. I think it's great because Linda Hamilton was on for Terminator 2 maybe.
Makes sense, yeah.
And so they were making fun of it where it was like Ron Perlman or like somebody was playing the Ron Perlman, like maybe like Phil Hartman or somebody was playing the Ron Perlman part, and I think like John Lovitz was like dating like her friend or something like that, and it was like John Lovitz's line, like Beast character. Yeah, I wish I could remember that sketch more, but I think that's what it was. I think Linda Hamilton was guesting on Saturday Night Live for Terminator 2, and they did a whole Beauty and the Beast sketch with her.
Because I'm interested. Maybe it's on a streamer. Because I have the other Beauty and the Beast show. That's the one that has Kristen Kruk.
Oh yes, yeah.
The CW program.
Oh yes, yeah.
I got an amazing deal for it. I mean, it was basically free.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, all right. Getting to it is difficult for me, but because it's not on streaming at all. The Ron Perlman one.
Okay, it's on it. Yeah. So it might be on YouTube. I was, while I've been doing this like Indiana Jones binge, I saw that the entire Young Indiana Jones Chronicles is on YouTube.
Oh, interesting find.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that George Lucas didn't have just a fit about it. But maybe he just doesn't care enough about it.
He doesn't care. He needs to buy some more, of his classic plaid shirts. So he's too busy.
Exactly.
Why is he not changed his clothes? I mean, I said that before, but like, you can wear something different. We know what you look like.
I guess it's one of those things where, like, once you have enough money, like, I guess for me, if I got to be that rich, it would just be T-shirts. I mean, I guess that's kind of what I wear all the time anyway. Is just,
Well, that's the thing. I wear some similar clothing, but not the same clothes.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, it would be, it'd be T-shirts, but they'd have different designs on them, I guess. And
Exactly.
I do wear flannel shirts though when I go out, so I guess that's, I kind of put the flannel shirts over the T-shirts, and so it works great because you can kind of, manage if it gets too hot, you can take the flannel shirt off. If it's too cold, yeah, you can put.
I wear like a blue jacket usually, like a black shirt.
Yeah,
it's just like, but what's it about? I never really seen Young Indiana Jones. Is it worth watching?
I haven't seen it forever. I don't really remember watching it when it came out either, so I'll be curious to see. It's a young Sean Patrick Flannery. Yeah.
Thing. So. Right, the star of The Weapon.
Right, exactly.
Nothing else.
Right. Which, like, when you see Sean Patrick Flannery now, it's like, man, if they ever wanted to, like, I mean, obviously with Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford's in his mid 80s now, so they can't use him anymore for movies, and so it's like if they wanted to like reboot it or reuse somebody, it's like, well, Sean Patrick Flannery is older than Harrison Ford was when he was
my goodness,
making the movies, right? So you could pick it up, but it's the thing is Sean Patrick Flannery does not look the part anymore. It's like
it's different now.
Yeah, Harrison Ford was like he was a dreamboat, and it's like. Yeah, of course, that's part of the charm. Sean Patrick Flannery is he's not really a dreamboat like that. I don't know who they could get if they're ever gonna like reboot or like continue the Indiana Jones thing. I don't know who you get to play Indiana Jones that could really pull off.
Well, they tried to get Shia LaBeouf, right?
Is that what they were thinking when they brought him in there?
Well, maybe. I never saw the fourth one because I always hear it was pretty bad. But maybe it's good now, as we keep saying.
Yeah, no, I'll be seeing it soon. So I guess I'll be able to report back to you.
Yeah, report back to me. I mean, I shot in New Haven.
Yeah.
Never. I was an extra in it. I'd rather be an extra in Righteous Kill, shot around the same time frame.
Yes,
it's the best movie of all time.
Being an extra in Righteous Kill would have been the most amazing thing.
Yeah, I would have rested on that laurel.
Yes.
So it's like, oh, I was in Righteous Kill. You were? Right. I wish I could say that.
Right.
That's the only way. No, everyone says they want to kill baby Hitler.
Right.
It's like as an extra. No, it's not any parts.
Right.
Just there.
Yeah, just go back in time and be an extra and righteous kill.
Exactly. Well, how about this? How about someone give me the extra footage that's cut out of Righteous Kill, because there's at least 15 minutes or maybe more, maybe less. It's gone.
Mm-hmm.
If I think you're talking about it during the podcast, but Rambo or Rob Dyrdek, Rambo skateboarding pimp. Clearly, he was supposed to be in it more. Really tough.
Yeah.
It's like, where's my Rambo skateboarding pimp? Where's my Rob Dyrdek?
Right. Yeah.
Is he retired now? Because I heard he made a lot of money on ridiculousness.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, I mean, he must still be making money on that, right? Is that, I don't know. Does MTV still only show that?
That's a good question. I've been lazy on my watching of TV on my TiVo. Yes, I still have a TiVo, but well, I paid for it for a lifetime, so I'm using it.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
So I only tape a couple of programs now. I tape just SVU and Family Guy, and so I should check MTV. I used to, when TV was good, kind of like movies today. When TV was good, I used to watch tape stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Even good shows on MTV.
Yeah, so yeah, Ridiculousness is still like I'm looking at. I'm actually looking at the guide right now.
No, it's on the guide. It's Ridiculousness
is on as we speak on MTV as we're talking, and it's a marathon. Yeah,
good old Chanel West Coast and Stilo Brim.
Yeah, I mean, so that's got to be like. I mean, how much is that making him? Like, he's still got to be making.
I heard a lot,
right? Yeah,
there's a story where he makes a lot of money on those repeats.
Right, exactly, and I mean, they just show them all, which is fascinating too, because you'd think like from MTV's standpoint, like. I guess despite the fact that he's making a lot of money off those, they must still be cheaper than like either creating new content or putting something else on. Like, I guess enough people must just throw ridiculousness on and leave it on.
Yeah, that must happen.
Yeah.
I think it was just sad because I'd rather watch something. If they had like an original show, maybe I'd check it out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's amazing.
They've had some original programming on TV that's pretty good, which I will recommend, which is called Sweet Vicious.
Mm-hmm.
And you can buy it on a high quality show.
Yeah,
a high quality show on MTV, and also Scream. You can buy it on DVD.
The TV show. Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
See the one though.
Yeah, because a lot of the shows that were on MTV aren't on Paramount Plus.
Gee, that's unfortunate. I would love. Why can they just do that? What's wrong?
Right, they own it. Just put it on there. Yeah.
But Scream season 1's on DVD. Scream season 2 isn't.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like it's like forget it.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like Paramount Plus, they're kind of like vaulting things a little bit. Like they made a documentary called "Sometimes When We Touch." That's about soft rock music from the late 70s into the 80s, and it was like a 3-part miniseries, and it's completely gone. Like it's not, and it's not like you can buy it on DVD or anything. Like they've taken it off of Paramount Plus, and it's not available anywhere else.
That's the scary thing about streaming. It's like it could just go away.
Yeah,
it's like it's gone. It's like never to be seen again.
Yeah,
it's kind of sad.
Well, and I think the one problem that we're seeing is that like for example, just this movie we're talking about right now, Trap House, it's a Tubi original, so that's it. It's only on Tubi, and so it's probably a thing where if you're the person making the movie, if the company making the movie, I guess there's probably some added financial benefit to having Tubi original slapped on it. Like they probably cover some of the production costs, and it's going to be on Tubi. You hope, right? I mean, what happens if Tubi doesn't, Tubi's already starting to change their strategy, right? Where they're doing, they had the Super Bowl when Fox had the Super Bowl, they were showing it on Tubi as well. The World Cup is coming this year. I know last time the World Cup was on, they were showing it on Tubi. So as they start to kind of change what their shows, they were joking. I don't I have a Tubi account. I don't know if you get emails from Tubi.
I might. I still haven't checked that.
Yeah. So they sent an email recently that said our rates are going up from 0 to 0. And so playing on the fact that like every other streamer raises their rates, which I think is great. I think it's great that they're like that, but it is kind of a scary thing that you're like, like if things are made strictly for Tubi, and if Tubi starts to go in a different direction with their programming, because we saw with Netflix when when Netflix Instant first came out, they had all the stuff that was on Tubi. They had
exactly. They were the original Tubi.
Yeah, And I mean, and also Prime had a lot of that kind of stuff too.
That's true. Then the crunch would moved over there.
Yeah.
And
So
then Tubi came along, and now it's just it's the house full of crud. It's fantastic.
right, exactly.
And some really weird stuff on there. Ooh, some crazy stuff on Tubi.
Yes. Yeah, the stuff you can find on there is interesting, but it's like, what if Tubi decides that they're going to go in a different direction? And
Oh no,
suddenly all the Tubi originals that are like, yeah, you know what, we're not a fan of these Tubi originals anymore, and they just dump them all. It's like
that could happen.
Yeah,
that's not out of the question.
Yeah.
So I hope it doesn't happen. And I guess we can move to our next trap house. Oh well, did you enjoy this one?
I did. I like you said, it's not a bad movie. It's not a bad time.
No.
Yeah, it's a little gory. I will say, if you get squeamish, know that it's kind of verges more in a horror movie. But
yeah, it's more horror than action.
Yeah,
I had no idea. I saw the title and it looked like a guy with a gun.
Right, exactly. Right, because it looks like an action movie on the outside, but it's like you said, it really plays on the name Trap House, where it fits both names. It's selling drugs, but also there's a whole bunch of traps.
Yeah, I like the idea. Yeah. Sure, that's why I enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed it. Then there's other Trap House. Oh goodness!
Boy, okay, so the other Trap House. So this was the one that inspired our Trap House episode,
yes.
But it's a Netflix movie, and you've probably seen it. You've probably seen, when you've tuned into Netflix, you've probably been, recommended this movie. But it's anyway. So it's got a big cast, right? It's got Bobby Cannavale, obviously Batista is in it. It's got Tony Dalton, who played Lalo Salamanca, or you may know from the Daredevil series. He plays. I don't remember his character name on the Daredevil series, but his character had a first appearance in Hawkeye.
Okay. Now it's coming back to me.
Yeah, he played Vera Farmiga's. Is that her name? Farmiga?
Farmiga.
Farmiga's. My New England accent's coming out for some reason with Farmiga. I can't do it.
That's a tough last name to pronounce for anybody.
Yeah, but the changing A's to ERs with the New England accent. Some words trigger it. I don't know what it is, but so anyway, her new boyfriend is played by Tony Dalton, and then he's back in the Daredevil series. So. Yeah.
Oh, you watched the newest season?
I haven't seen. I've only seen the first episode so far.
How is it?
Yeah. But it's what the hard part is with the Daredevil series, with this new these new born agains, is that like the Kingpin is such a bad baddie, and like they just want to drag Daredevil through the mud so much. And I get it because that's how the comic book was in the 80s and kind of in the 90s, was that like Daredevil just got dragged through, just dragged across concrete, I guess, for lack of a better term. But with a comic book, you kind of flip through the pages, you kind of get through it really quickly. With a movie, with a TV show, you're just like, okay, so we're just going to get more Kingpin being horrible for another hour and with like little bits of Daredevil being cool in it, So I'm waiting for the worm to turn, I guess. So we'll see what happens.
Well, because the best part of Daredevil, of course, is Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin.
He is so good, yeah.
I killed Ben Urich. It's like, yes. As there was like, thank you for coming to my party. It was also really great too. He doesn't look as big and imposing in this later seasons.
No. So
skinny kid is like, oh.
I was listening to the Forgotten Film Cast, and so Todd does the quiz at the end, and he was talking about Ed Wood, I think it was, or he's like, because Martin Landau was in the movie they were talking about, and he was like, who played Orson Welles in the Ed Wood movie where Landau won his Oscar, and I couldn't remember. It was D'Onofrio. I forgot that he played Orson Welles in that movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in ages. So
yeah, God, you gotta love D'Onofrio. He's just
he's so great. That's why maybe he'll come. He does the convention circuit. Same with Lillard, and I want that movie they made together.
So that's I forgot to mention, Lillard is in this new season of Daredevil Born Again.
Oh, how much Lillard do you get?
So it seems like he's going to be in quite a bit. So he's like, I don't know what I've only watched the first episode, so they don't really reveal too much of who he is, but he's some sort of criminal character who's like, kind of in cahoots with King.
Oh, that's interesting.
So yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, he might be a character in Marvel Comics that I don't know of yet. But so like Julia Louis-Dreyfus plays that character. I can't think of her name, but she's like this
the Thunderbolts thing,
right? Exactly. And there's a scene where he calls her for like an assist or something. and then she talks to somebody else and tells them to like lay off. She's not in the episode at all. It's just like on the phone and her name gets mentioned.
One of those.
Yeah, exactly. So so there is some Lillard in there too. So that he seems cool enough so far. But
okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't have Disney Plus, unfortunately, which I would like to get before May 12th for that Punisher thing.
Oh, so, yes, that's right. Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm trying to see what it seems someone has Disney Plus I can borrow.
Yeah, see if you get right. See, yeah, or yeah, I guess there's that. Yeah, because I was gonna say if it's out on DVD, but I guess they take a while to come out on DVD, don't they?
Oh, it takes forever. I mean, Daredevil. I think that these Punishers and Daredevil DVDs I have right now, I won't say they're bootlegs, but
yeah,
they might be bootlegs. I mean, like I showed you that once, right? It's just like,
oh yeah,
the descriptions of the Punisher show are wrong at like 4,000 different levels.
Right. Yeah.
It's like the show is completely intact.
Yeah.
But it's the back of the box or the back of the DVD is completely wrong.
Oh,
it has Thomas Jane on the back. Oh, right. And it's like these weird, it's like Captain Custer says. It's like, what?
That's awesome.
It's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy that I have it. I did rewatch the Punisher show this year.
Okay. Yeah.
And it was fantastic. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Bernthal is great. He's just, Come on, Fred. What do you do?
Let me tell you something. That sounds like
one of my favorite scenes is in the second season when he's like kind of escaped and he's like in the Midwest and he's like at a bar and he meets the bartender and she invites him back to her place and the son her son's there watching hockey and he's like, you okay? You're all right to let a Rangers fan sit and watch the game with you or something like that? It's like because the kid's a Red Wings fan, and I was like, yeah, of course, Bernthal. Like, not only would he make sure the Punisher is a Rangers fan, but he delivers it perfectly. It's like, yeah.
That voice.
God, it'd be amazing. Like if you go to a Rangers game at Madison Square Garden, and the Punisher's there, watching the game.
That'd be amazing. It's like. That'd be so funny.
Oh,
like, he really destroyed Hex Kitchen in the Daredevil series.
Oh, exactly.
It's like that's God. It's like that's what
yeah, it's funny because I was reading that they were trying to figure out like I guess they decided that like that the shows take place in part of the greater Marvel Cinematic Universe, but they're not going to talk about like the fact that like New York City was destroyed in the first Avengers movie.
Right.
It kind of would have affected them too. But or like the whole blip thing that, where everybody disappeared and came back. Like, yeah, they're not really talking about that either.
That just all makes it all wacky. That's why I don't understand canon sometimes. I just let it go. It's like whatever show you got.
Yeah.
It's fun. Oh, right, back to Trap House.
Trap House. So the idea with the movie is that Bautista and Cannavale, they are DEA agents, and they're undercover kind of DEA, or that you can't really know that they're DEA agents for whatever reason, in El Paso, and so their kids all hang out together.
Yes.
Now, what happens is that similar to the ballerina, David Castaneda is killed early in the movie. So I don't know what the deal is with David Castaneda, where it's like you have him in a movie just for the opening part so he can get killed. But anyway, he's killed. Yeah, but he's killed, and so then his widow and the son that he left behind, they have to move to Abilene, Texas, because they can't stay because the government doesn't give them any money to live. To stay living in El Paso. So the rest of the teenagers decide, let's rob a trap house and get some money from the drug dealers, the cartel, and we'll use that money to, allow them to move back to El Paso. So it's like this series of them like committing more and more jobs to like do this. And then while Bautista is like trying to figure out what's going on with the cartels, do their own DEA raids, and then they realize he starts to realize oh, my son is carrying out raids on them as well. What am I going to do about this? The whole thing kind of I don't know. But it comes together, I guess, at the end. I don't know how well it comes together, but
yeah, exactly.
But it's essentially they all kind of have to take out the cartels together. I don't know, whatever. It's like a whole thing. So yeah, I guess Ty, what did you think of this Trap House?
Wow. Dud House.
Right.
That's what I thought when I was watching it. Because we all know the albatross in the room in this movie.
Yeah.
Which is these dang teens today.
God.
Oh my goodness. What anchors, all of them.
Yeah.
It's like, it should just be Batista and Cannavale, barely him too. Should be just lighting people up, having some fun. But these kids are such anchors. It's like, I don't care about you playing Minecraft. I don't care about you, or you.
Right, exactly.
It's like, oh.
Because we get like the major, like what I always call the Destro effect, where you root for the baddies. At least for me, I was rooting for the baddies because we get, first off, we got Tony Dalton, we got Lalo Salamanca as like the head cartel guy. He's always going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah.
And then Kate Del Castillo plays his sister. And
Which is amazing because she actually was with the real drug dealer, right? El Chapo's.
Right. Yeah. And she's like a total badass. Then, between her and her daughter, they are such badasses. The movie should have been about them trying to take down the DEA. That would have been a much more fun movie, a much more compelling movie to watch, where instead of, like you said, like, what we get here is Dud House. I mean, the teenagers, they're also like, they're like making jokes, like you said, like Fortnite and stuff like that, where you're just like, that's not really that funny, but also it's completely throwing the movie off tonally because it's like,
yes,
one, you've got this teen gang doing goofy stuff, but then they get like serious, and then it's goofy and serious, and it's back and forth, and so
it doesn't work. It could have worked if it was written better, but it felt like this movie was written by AI.
Right.
And it's like, what is this crud? It's like, there's like Crud House, I guess, Trap or Dud House, Crud House, Sky East Crud. I'm not surprised Sky East Crud wasn't this.
Right. Yes. I wonder if he turned it down. If he was like, I'm not doing that movie. That looks horrible. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Speaking of Sky East Crud, though, I should hopefully, soon-ish, be getting Alarum from the library.
Oh, nice. All right, so we'll have to find out how that one goes.
Yeah, but somehow the library had it. It's like, you have Alarum? And someone checked it out right now. It's like, feel bad for that guy.
Yeah.
It's like, I hear it's not great, but I don't think this person understands how this is crud. like you and I do.
Well, it's the Stallone factor. That's really what it is. It's Stallone still carries a lot of
right.
You're at the library and you're looking for movies to watch, and you see something with Stallone in it. It's like, okay, yeah, this could work.
Yeah, it's like, like an armor.
Because this is the thing again with us watching these movies is that we know how bad these movies can get, but the average person at the library looking at a movie, they have no idea what they're getting themselves into.
What they're getting into. They have no idea. Oh. They just see Stallone and Scott Eastwood, or Scott Eastwood, I guess they would see.
Right.
Because it's like a mirage. When you see his name, it's like, Scott Eastwood. Oh, Scott Eastwood. Right. But, so they just see it and they watch, like, oh, this wasn't very good. Or maybe they like it. I have no idea. I want to know this person's opinion who checked it out.
Yeah.
I know, but I can't. I can't figure it out.
Yes.
So I'll give you posted when that comes in. I'll give everyone posted.
Yes. No, let me know. Yeah. I'm considering doing the library loan for Killers of the Flower Moon.
Okay. So, yeah, might as well. That's a good library movie.
Yeah, the Criterion, the library here in Philadelphia has the Criterion version, so I can take
Well, I'd watch that in the morning, which I did when I watched it.
Yeah, that was a long. Was it like multiple mornings, or was it?
Yeah, I took about 2 days to watch it. I'm still watching The Irishman.
Right.
I watched that 6 years ago. I'm still watching that.
Right.
So freaking long and unnecessarily boring.
Right.
And if Action Bronson is your best actor, overacts De Niro in it, you have a problem.
Yeah,
because he actually outacted De Niro in it.
Yeah, it's like when you see like the reunion tour. Because that's really what it felt like. It felt like a reunion tour, like a band reunion tour. And it's like when there's like a young act that comes out and like they just really want to kill it. So like they outperform everybody else who's just there. That everybody else is just there because it's like people are just like excited just to see them one more time. So they don't really care how good they are.
Yeah, but that's a mistake,
right?
The kind of statement that he says in The Mechanic, which I rewatched a few weeks ago. Must have been a mistake, but it's like such a good movie.
I gotta see that one again. I haven't seen that forever.
Awesome.
Yeah,
the part where he stabs that guy in the leg with the spear. Like I rewound that.
Yeah.
It's like then I rewound it again. It's so great. Mechanics 2 is all right though.
Yeah.
It's not as good as the first one. But so what do you think of Dead House or Trap House?
No, same as you. I thought I thought one, the fact that they decided to base it on the teens was a horrible move.
Yeah.
It didn't work. But then again, when you introduce the mom and daughter and and of course, Lalo Salamanca, Tony Dalton as the brother, as her brother, I mean, those are the more compelling, especially the mom and daughter. They were the more compelling characters. And I think, I don't know. It's like when you base it on the DEA agents, it's just your standard dud fare. It's like,
right, exactly.
And I think the other things, I think Bautista, there's a lot of stuff that Bautista probably looked at the script and said, oh, I can really mind this as like a father who, he loses his wife. And so he's raising his son. He doesn't really know how to do it. And the son is kind of getting away from him. And he's trying to just sort of, try to be like a combination of friend and dad to him and all this stuff and keep him safe. And it's like, there's all this stuff there that could have been mined, that they could have
exactly.
really worked
could have been actually, because it's written so poorly.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it just hurt to it. Like every line of dialogue these kids said was just cringe-inducing.
Yes. Oh God. There's one. Well, I was gonna say there's that one line where he's like the Bautista's son, that character says to one of the girls in the group, he's like, yeah, I was a real asshole or something. She's like, hard agree on the asshole. Or I can't remember, something like that,
Yeah, that's like, first off, don't put those two words next to that in that sentence.
Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And then it's like it's just hard to listen to, and you just roll your eyes and you check out. So it's like I thought Batista was a little smarter on some of his choices here. Maybe not.
Well, it's produced by Ridley Scott, so it's got like all these names involved. Surprising. Yeah, I wonder if like one, like the payday was right, but also two, if on the surface the script, I don't know though. The moment, unless he didn't sign up for teenagers too, but like the moment you start getting these teenagers starting to do these trap house things, and it's like it's very much like in Red Dawn, right, where it's like these teenagers, they're like escaping and trying to survive, and the next thing you know, like they're doing all these paramilitary stuff and and all that. It's like these kids who like like they don't really have any training. They claim they have some training, but it's not really much, Suddenly they're going out and doing these jobs where they're like taking down cartel people.
It's ridiculous. Here's what they could have done, and I feel like this would have worked. Yeah. If you killed off Cannavale and Batista early, like a surprise, and then you have the kids start training, and then they do all the stuff and cut down some of the AI dialogue.
Yes.
Then you might have had something.
Right. Like in that opening scene, if everybody got wiped out as opposed to just David Castaneda.
Exactly. So then it would have been more surprising. Maybe you had some, maybe you would care more.
Yeah.
But obviously they didn't do that, and then I checked out pretty quick, I have to say.
Now, the moment you start to realize, because so here's what happens to give people the genesis of it.
Yeah.
So the son is hanging out with Bautista, and the son's, I should probably just pull the son's name because the actor's name is Jack Champion. But I think his name was Cody. His name is Cody. But anyway, Bautista picks him up and he's like, take him somewhere, and then they get a call from Cannavale that they've busted a trap house. So the son goes with him. Bautista's like, hey, you want to check out the trap house thing? It's kind of reminiscent of Breaking Bad, right? That opening, one of the first couple episodes, right, where Hank takes Walt to one of those places. But so the son is looking around and he sees them stacking tons of cash. And my thought was, oh, he's going to try to raid the DEA. He's going to rob the DEA and take their money. But no, he decides we're going to rob another trap house. And he's like got in his head from his dad, like he overheard where there might be a trap house. And so then they go and rob the trap house. They only get like $500 or something like that. But it's like the moment you see it, when he's thinking about robbing, I was like, oh, he's going to rob the DEA. This could be good. But then when he gets his friends aside and they say, no, we're going to rob another trap house. I'm like, no, you're not doing this, are you? This isn't where we're going here. And it's where they went.
And they went the wrong way. It's like
The first Trap House,
So,
the Tubi Trap House, based on the budget, which was probably a fraction of this movie's
yeah,
budget, it had no business being better than this movie.
I
It
know
really
that's
did.
outrageous. I really thought it was going to be the opposite, so I watched the Tubi Trap House first,
Yeah.
and then I watched the Batista Trap House.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the Trap House should be good, but it's not good. It's actually a tough sit, and I hate it.
Yeah, I went the other way. I went the other way. So I guess in that sense, that the Tubi Trap House had nowhere to go but up.
Exactly. Yeah, that was smart. I didn't know it was going to be this bad. The
Right.
Batista Trap House.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, it's actually pretty bad. And I just think, oh, good. Well, I think it's damn teens today and their Minecraft and their whatever they're talking about Fortnite.
God.
Like, what is Fortnite? Is that like Minecraft? I don't know.
It's like a shoot 'em up game, and so one of the kids in the group was kind of like part comic relief, part not. When he's not crying because he's almost getting killed, he shoots because they're shooting him with like beanbag rounds, and he shoots one with a beanbag round, and then he starts dancing around, and being like, "Yeah, that's right, I do Fortnite," and it's like it's supposed to be like some kind of funny applause scene, and it's like just so cringe inducing that it's just.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. I was embarrassed to watch. I was embarrassed for my eyeballs and ears.
Exactly, right. Like, the Tubi Trap House had cringe-inducing moments, but they did them on purpose. Like they wanted us to cringe, you know.
Well, exactly, and you give it a break because it's Tubi.
Right, exactly. Like, right. Ridley Scott's not producing a Tubi original.
I wish you. That's what I think. I wish you would.
I know exactly.
It was Spielberg and like Fincher or something like that. Mm-hmm. Get these big names do Tubi movies. They look like Tubi movies too.
Yeah.
It's like that's talking about David Fincher. What it looks like? What it look like
that would be amazing if Fincher did a Tubi original.
If he was funny, he would do that. You know, there's something. This on kind of my league. They're not related at all. But
that's okay.
But I was on Deadline. You know that website for movie news. And there was something about Sharon Stone on Delta. I checked it out. It's like, and she said, "Oh, Basic Instinct, oh, blah blah blah, Basic Instinct this, Basic Instinct that." It's like, wait a second, you're in other movies besides Basic Instinct. It's not like your only movie, man.
Yeah.
Why don't you just talk about Quick and the Dead or something? It had Gene Hackman,
right?
You know, he died. He's like, how about The Specialist? That's probably funny. It's like, nope, just Basic Instinct. So what it was, I put a comment on the post. On their post. It's like, why did they talk about that? In a nice way. I said in a nice way.
Yeah.
I called it Sharon's Other Movies. So some guy responded back. It's like, oh, that's weird. Why would she talk about two dud movies instead of the movies she's always known for?
Yeah.
That's really weird. It's like, I'm just having some fun. It's like,
yeah.
Like Charlie Sheen, when he had that tour, he should have talked about Navy SEALs.
Right.
You have an interesting career, Sharon Stone or Charlie Sheen. Talk about something else besides Basic Instinct. We know, yes, you crossed your legs a million times. We know it's about 30 years.
Yeah.
It's like, how about Basic Instinct 2? That's your best work.
Right.
You ever watch that? That is hilarious. Basic Instinct 2, Risk Addiction.
Yes. So
it's a Risk Addiction.
I reviewed that one back when I used to do box office bombs for my wild card post on Fridays. Yeah, I reviewed that one for the wild card post.
That's hilarious.
So I don't know if I told you. I'm not going to spoil this for anybody else, but Basic Instinct was spoiled for me.
What?
So yes. So my friends and I rented it, and one of our friends had already seen it. And he was like telling us stuff that was going to happen before it happened. We were like, tell him, stop telling us, right? So, you know how, I don't know, some of my friends, when we watch movies like this, they like to guess who, you know, but they just throw stuff out there like, oh, that's the killer. No, that one's the killer. So my friend named a character and said, okay, that one's the killer. And the one who had already seen it was like, yep, Mike's right. He's correct.
No.
What? No, don't you understand what we're doing? Like, we're all trying to, you know? And so that was it. It just, I mean, can you, I'm trying to think how many movies I've had ruined for me like that before, but that one might have been the worst. Like, I still talk about that with one of my friends. We talk about that. That's
outrageous. I'm sorry that happened. I think it didn't do Basic Instinct.
No, he was, you know, we got it watching, we're all watching, and he's like, you know, again, he was like, you know, wanting to tell us stuff, and we're like, stop, you know, and I don't know what he thought, like if he thought us guessing, we were asking him to tell us, but that's not what we were doing. You know, we just you know, it's like throwing stuff out there. You're watching a mystery, you start throwing it out there. Oh, that one's the killer. That one's the killer. And he was like, yep, Mike, you're right. You're right. That's who it is.
Right. But Business Dude has just one really. It's stupid. It's terrible, but it's hilariously terrible. Basic Instinct 2, which is we're so lucky to even have Basic Instinct 2. It's just so. I mean, just that because that was in the classic. Went to the theater, but
yeah,
it's still in the classic era of like these goofy sequels. We don't get any of these anymore. Yeah. Like, where are the goofy sequels?
No.
We said that before, but
yeah, we get legacy sequels now. That's the thing. That's the new
that
thing.
doesn't count.
Yeah.
It's like, I know we have Scream 7,
Yeah.
but why can't we have, something else silly? Like, how about Urban Legend 4?
Right.
It's like, it's like, where are these silly sequels? Like, what's the last 10 years of movies? Where's Expendables 5? It was straight to video. Look at like Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
Like, there's Legally Blondes.
Right.
And it looks like I saw a little clip of that. Like, oh god, it looks terrible. But,
yeah.
I mean, like, at least they made that. Like Mean Girls 2. It's like, at least they made these silly sequels.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I think we need some of these here. We know Robin Dunn. I know he does work, but I mean, Robin Dunn was the king of those.
He's the king. He was the best.
Yeah. Just get Robin Dunn and be like, let's do another. Cruel. What was it? Cruel Intentions or another Skulls.
Skulls. Yeah, he had Cruel Intentions 2, Skulls 2, Species 3.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
I think another one too. But I mean, like, that's amazing.
Yeah, let's just get. I know because I think right now he's making I think he's directing his own movies in Canada right now. But call him up and just be like, hey, we need some goofy DTV sequels of movies here. Yeah,
it's like, you know what? I used to do that. I'm doing it again. Wouldn't it be great? It's like he's back.
Yeah.
He's back in Cruel Intentions 5.
Right, exactly.
He's still Sebastian.
Yeah.
He's like 58 years old. It's like,
right. Oh, it'd be perfect. I mean,
Robin Dunn.
You can have younger actors acting with him, but just have, or even, like you said, 58-year-old Robin Dunn. It could be like a more adult version of Cruel Intentions,
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cruel Intentions 2. That's a classic. Wait. Yeah, Rob Dunn. He's in the second one, right? No, Rob Dunn's in the third one. No, wait. Is that Kerr Smith?
Kerr Smith's in the third one. That's right. Yeah.
Robbie Dunn is in the second one.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be a TV series on Fox.
Manchester Prep.
Right. Yeah. I guess Rupert Murdoch wasn't a fan. He thought.
No, I heard the story.
So they turned it into this. Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Today, if that happened, it wouldn't come out anywhere.
Right. Yeah, we'd never see
scrapped.
It. Yeah.
But back then, you need something. Hey, look, we can refashion this to a silly movie. Get me Robin Dunn.
Yeah.
It's like, I just want to know, back in the day, Robin Dunn's phone. Someone calls. It's like, you want to do a sequel? All right.
Right. His agent's like, hey, we got another sequel, a direct-to-video sequel of we're shooting it here in Canada. If we could use you. All right, I got nothing else going on. Sure.
I just did Cruel Intentions 2 and Species 3. What do you got for me now? Well, we have Skulls 2. It's like, all right.
Hey, that's great. Yeah.
I kind of look like Joshua Jackson from far away. Exactly. It's like, which he kind of did.
Yeah.
It's just like, Skulls 2. Which Skulls 3 I thought wasn't that bad either.
Yeah. I don't know if I've seen Skulls 3. I think I was having trouble finding that one.
Oh, okay. Maybe on streamer, but
yeah.
They see, where's Skulls 4? Where's Skulls 5? We had Death Race 4.
Yeah. Bring them back. Bring these guys back and do some of these movies.
They should have their own Expendables. You have Robin Dunn. You have the guy from all the Death Race sequels, or not besides Luke Goss, the other guy.
I don't know who. Yeah,
there's a different guy.
Okay, I know what you mean.
I know. I forgot. If I don't look it up, I'm gonna go nuts. I'm trying to remember without looking it up, but
yeah,
he's like a himbo guy. I'll look up Death Race 4. Did you see Death Race 4 Anarchy?
I never saw it. No, I didn't see that one. I think it was like over 2 hours long, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an hour 50, and you feel it.
Yeah, I think Susan Ward stopped working, but she would be great for one of these. She hasn't done anything yet.
She did Wall of Things too, right?
Yeah. She's she fits that mold.
Why can't I find this person's name? He's in Death Race 4. Where is this guy? Oh, Zach McGowan. Like, so you get Zach McGowan, you get Robin Dunn, you get these people who are just in these sequels.
Right. Yeah. Throw in like a Kim Coates, kind of deal.
Yeah, throw Kim Coates, throw maybe like one like a name, like Death was I keep saying Death was 4. Death Race 4.
Yeah.
Danny Glover is hanging around.
Yes. Yeah.
As Baltimore Bob. And it's like poor Danny Glover. He did play Sponge in that movie I watched. Did you ever watch this? It's Death Squad.
No, I don't know if I've
It's
seen
an amazing cast for a crud. You got Danny Glover, Rutger Hauer, Daryl Hannah, and Michael Madsen, and Stephen Baldwin.
Oh man,
it's not great, but I mean, like Michael Madsen.
Right, exactly.
He has an awesome coat in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I remember. And then I think Dan Glover plays Sponge.
So okay, I'll have to check that one out.
It might be on streaming. Remember we saw Danny Glover in Checkmate?
Yes. Oh man, that was great. Yeah,
what a classic.
I don't know if he's worthy of Skids or not, but
Danny Glover, for sure. He's been in the Skids for years.
I know he's been. Yeah, I know. We revisited Freeman. He's been.
Oh yeah. Morgan.
Yeah, Morgie's been doing some Skids. It's some of these big names that you just that like adorned the theaters in the 90s, 80s and 90s are just like, they're coming up Skids now. It's just,
I mean, that's why it's so surprising for Aaron Eckhart.
Yeah.
I mean, just like, it's over for him. Okay.
Right, exactly.
It's over. You're at Walmart.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
That's not a bad thing, but I'd be like, oh, right.
Yeah.
I think Frankenstein was a dud, so then he went to which I haven't watched yet.
No, I haven't seen that one either. Yeah. So
I'm a little Frankenstein out. I just found the Luke Goss Frankenstein movie at Goodwill.
Oh, I didn't know there was a Luke Goss one.
Yeah, it's Luke Goss as the Frankenstein's monster. Donald Sutherland's hanging around. I think someone else.
Oh, that's
Julie Delpy.
Julie Delpy. Wow.
Yeah. That's a name you haven't heard in a while.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? Did you ever watch the other Frankenstein one? It had Michael Madsen. He wasn't the monster though. He was like this detective on the case.
I don't know. Which one?
Pretty good actually. It was made for USA. It was supposed to be a show. I never like.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was who else in that? Parker Posey, I think.
Yes. Yeah. I think
and Adam Goldberg.
Yeah.
And I think one more name, but it was for its time. It came in 2005. It was like the edgy Frankenstein.
Right.
I didn't see the super new one with the Del Toro one. Did you watch that?
No, I haven't seen that one yet either. No.
Just Frankensteined out. It's like I know what's gonna happen. He's a.
I know. Right.
You're gonna get him those pitchforks again.
Right. Exactly.
We should probably talk about the fights. Well,
yes.
Anything else you want to put a button on Trap House?
I mean, it's a shame. An hour and 45 minutes, and it's just it goes in this horrible direction, and and also not a lot of trap houses in it either.
Yeah, for a movie called Trap House, a little light in the Trap House.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what was going on with that movie. It's just somebody just decided to light some cash on fire, and they're going to see if they can get it back on Netflix. I guess I don't know.
I guess so. I mean, like, there's trap music, right? Is that wah 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 wah?
Yeah, so right, because that's like hip hop that came out of Atlanta. That's
wait, what am I thinking of? The guy Skrillex. Remember Skrillex?
Skrillex, yeah, that's something. Yeah, is that that's not
kind of music?
Yeah, because trap music was like a form of hip hop, I think, right?
Oh, okay. I think it's something with EDM music or something.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's something similar to that too. Yeah, I don't know.
I remember Skrillex was popular. Wah 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 wah.
Right.
It's like, or I don't remember the song, but it's like, I can't do it. Like,
right. I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah.
That's the best I can do. But
that's fantastic. That's awesome.
We're talking about Death Warrant.
So Death Warrant. So one of the things about this end fight scene is so I first saw Death Warrant. My friend of mine, actually the same friend that ruined.
Oh, really? The
same friend that spoiled. About 3 or 4. I guess it would have been like 3 or 4 years before, 4 or 5 years before. For his birthday, he had a sleepover party, and we all watched Death Warrant, and we rented it. And so I remember this end fight scene, and I guess when certain parts come up, I'll remember, things that we talked about, the jokes we were making as we were watching it. But that's how I first saw Death Warrant. Was like that was, I guess, 30 36 years ago now.
I hate to say that. I know that feels new.
Yeah, because that friend was born in April. He was like 2 days after my birthday, actually. So I was April 1st. He was April 3rd. So his birthday party would have been right around this time. I guess it wouldn't have been 1990. It would have been 1991 because the movie came out in theaters in 90. So it would have been 35 years ago was when we watched it.
Oh my goodness!
Yes, and I don't know how many times. I don't know if I've really seen it much since then. It comes off.
I haven't seen it in a while. I was gonna rewatch the movie. I just didn't have a chance to. I only watched the fight.
Yeah,
so.
I was talking with my wife about it because we watched Breaking Bad, and there's the actor who gets set on fire in Death Warrant. He runs the junkyard whenever they need to get rid of a car.
I remember that character, but not from Death Warrant.
Yeah. So he what is that actor's name? I'm trying to. It's probably an actor that doesn't have an image on IMDb just to make it easy for me. I think of his name, but he gets set on fire, and I remember there's like a big moment in Breaking Bad where like a bunch of people in prison are getting killed, and one of them gets set on fire, and Larry Hanklin, is that his name? Larry Hanklin.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's the actor's name. So they set one of them on fire in the jail cell, exactly the way that Larry Hanklin gets killed in Death Warrant. And I was telling my wife, I was like, I think they were doing that as like, I don't think that was an accident. I think that was done on purpose to, because the actor was in the movie. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it just happened to be like that. I mean, I guess there's probably only so many ways you can set somebody on fire in a jail cell. But it just seemed like it was exactly the same way. So, but yeah, Larry Hanklin, I remember that. I remember him getting killed in Death Warrant. But it's a movie I probably need to watch again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch it soon. Maybe next week or so. Do I have dog singing again? Maybe I do.
It is on Tubi. It's on
Tubi. I have the DVD.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I have a double feature of Double Impact. I bought it like at Goodwill.
I know that copy. Yes.
Yeah. I have that one, and I have another copy of Double Impact now on Blu-ray.
Okay.
But besides that, we got the fights. We got Van Damme versus the Sandman.
Patrick Kilpatrick. So it starts with Van Damme running up these metal stairs, and he starts yelling for the Sandman, and next thing you know, a wrench comes flying out of nowhere. So he blocks it, but then he looks like he's been blinded by Bolo Young's Alka-Seltzer tab.
Yes.
He's like, right. So doing the same look. It's like, so then Sandman shows up, and like the Sandman's got like the wrench, and he starts like whacking at him. And it's interesting. This is one of those things where like, you can't hit him in the head because that would be too much of a thing. But the solar plexus can take a lot of whacks with a wrench.
I guess so. And let's not forget, if you get hit with the wrench on his head, Van Damme, he has that little bump, right?
Exactly.
Like, I never know what that is, but it's like a secret bump, and it's like we don't get a real bump. Yeah. So yeah, they can take a lot of hits with that wrench.
Right, exactly. So then Van Damme's able to knock the wrench away. And then the other thing too is like the prison's starting to kind of fall apart, and everybody's out of their cells wanting to watch this fight. And so they go up to near where the furnace area is. And and so the start of the fight, it's interesting because it's a lot of, first off, the Sandman gets a lot more hits in for someone who's not trained in martial arts at all.
Yeah, I was surprised how many hits he got.
Yeah. And I think this goes back to the difference between a Van Damme end fight and a Seagal end fight, where Seagal is taking William Forsythe and just like dragging him through cabinets and things like that. Whereas like Van Damme is like having to like fend this guy off. That like Sandman's trying to strangle him with the wrench. He's knocking him around and stuff like that.
There's work to get this guy. It's not like it's gonna be easy.
Yeah. And so at one point, we know about the furnace because the Sandman gets Van Damme up against the furnace, and he's like yelling because he's getting burned by the furnace. And then he throws him aside. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. I skipped a huge part of this. When they're fighting, after the wrench gets knocked aside, and they're fighting, at one point, Sandman throws him over the balcony. Like, it's just
like Wow, this is a real fight.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so I mean, but it is like it's like Van Damme getting his hits in, getting some knocks in, and then at one point Sandman he unscrews a light bulb, and I don't know about you, but light bulbs seem like they fall apart. I mean, yes, you can get cut by a light bulb.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and technically dangerous.
Yeah, but they fall apart a lot too. I feel like you only get a couple good slashes in before the thing would fall. But Sandman's got it. And it's like a knife, and he's like cutting him up. He like gets a couple times on the solar plexus, gets him in the face, and so Van Damme finally is able to disarm him, and he starts like kind of getting his second wind and
Right. Yeah, getting the power.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's like I guess that's the difference between Van Damme and Seagal is that Van Damme gets beaten up a lot, and then he sort of like almost like without actually taking the spinach, he gets the spinach.
That's right. That's right. And then I guess Seagal might not have too much spinach for him, but I mean, like, maybe he should have some more spinach.
I know.
But it's like,
yes. But so all right. So after pushing Van Damme up against the hot thing, he throws him on the ground and he thinks like, okay, I'm ready to finish Van Damme off. So he opens up the thing. And Van Damme is like looking at him like, wait, you're just leaving yourself open for a too sweet jump kick here.
yeah, I know. That's what was so hilarious about that. Like, I feel like you're gonna get kicked really easily into this furnace.
Right, exactly. You just leave yourself open, which is what Van Damme does. He jump kicks him into the furnace. And so I remember watching this with my friends because obviously, and I don't know if you had the same thing in school, right, where you'd have like the fire prevention or what to do when there's a fire.
Yeah, the fire drill.
Yeah, they would always talk about if you're on fire to stop, drop, and roll.
Yep.
That's the big thing. So Sandman, we think Sandman's dead. He's been kicked into the furnace, though nobody thinks to shut the door while he's in the, so
yeah, no.
so he comes running out on fire, and he does exactly what you're taught to do. He gets on the ground and he stops, drops, and rolls, and puts himself out.
Yeah.
So Van Damme has decided that fire can't kill Sandman, which I feel like if he had been shut in there, he probably would have died. But
died, but he forgot to do that.
Right. So but the thing is with these factories, there's just like bolts and sharp things just hanging around all over the place. I mean, we know from Undefeatable, right? That there's a nail, just happens to be a nail somewhere, or was it the one that had like a something that like was hanging out of the wall that somebody got?
I think it was, yeah.
Gently. So there's one of those bolts there, and after Van Damme's like taking him down a bit, he finally just kicks him and gives him a nice straight kick and knocks him back, and his head gets impaled on this bolt that's hanging out of something. But the Sandman's not done. He starts laughing and he's like, "You can't kill me. I'm the Sandman." And so Van Damme like goes and grabs him by like the chin and the top of the head and rearranges his head a bit that I guess makes the bolt go in more and finally kills him.
That was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
I mean, like, but yeah, the Sandman, he deserved this. He was a freaking Sandman.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, I know people call Adam Sandler the Sandman, but it's like,
no,
he's a different Sandman. But it's like, Adam Sandler, he didn't do any. Well, Bulletproof, technically, in the action movie, he did shoot certain people in the head. I won't say who, but maybe like who's third build.
Right.
But it's like, enjoyable fight. It was a good quality Van Damme fight, because that's when you go to the theater, you get a Van Damme fight in your movie.
Yeah, and I think this is another one of the movies from Van Damme that sort of cements him as such a big. I mean, this was 1990. It
after Bloodsport.
Yeah, it kind of and I guess I think my favorite. I don't know which one was your favorite, but I think my favorite is Sudden Death, which comes in 95. But I think when we talked about it, I think I had Hard Target actually maybe as my number one.
That's my number one Van Damme. Then Sudden Death, I think. Did we do a Van Damme pod ages ago?
I don't know if it was on your site or mine. I think it would have been yours.
Yeah. Pod Van Ranked. That's what we called it.
Right, exactly. Where we ranked our top 5. Did we both have Hard Target as our number one?
We must have, because I love Hard Target. It's so great.
Yeah, I think we did. I think I have Sudden Death as my number 2, because I mean just the hockey element, or maybe Blood Fist was up there too. Blood Fist would have to be up there too.
And And I would say, if he's mentioning sudden death, I do have that signed by Powers Booth.
Oh, which is amazing.
The tape before he died, because my uncle knew him.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, because I went to see my uncle in California. Like, well, maybe I'll bring this tape. Maybe he'll see Powers Booth at the golf course. It's like, oh, he did. It took a while, but it's like, hey, look, it's here. It's like,
yeah, I think you sent me a picture of it.
Oh, I can send you a picture of that.
I think so. No, I think you did. I think you did. Okay. Yeah, because that is the most amazing thing ever. Yeah.
That's rare now. I guess I'm not ever gonna sell that.
Oh no, yeah, that one's too good to keep. I mean, I guess I don't know if other like if Van Damme was at one of those things, and if you got him to sign it with like if you had added signatures to it, or if it's just having power.
Well, yeah, I should be. What do I have, a double signature on something? I think I have a double signature on Shoot Fighter. I think.
Oh yeah.
So, or so. Well, yeah, I'm hoping that Dina Meyer comes back.
Yeah.
I do. Because every time I go and watch stuff in my room, I always see the signed copy of Unspeakable.
Yes, which is amazing.
And it's like, I'm speechless. That's what she wrote. I'm speechless.
That's so great.
I just see it every day. It cracks me up. So it's like, and I see the City Hall. I wish Cusack cared more.
Yeah.
Because I should have realized he didn't care. So I wouldn't give him City Hall. You get the contract.
Right.
But I thought he would think that was interesting. Because look, it's what? I'm John Pappas. Right. City Hall.
Right.
How would you know? I thought he would care. No, he didn't care. He didn't give one freaking flute.
Right. God.
It's like, so it's like,
yeah.
Okay, don't care, I guess.
Right.
But like,
yeah.
But well, he knows his real calling.
Right.
But it's like
the grill master.
He's the grill master.
Cusack, the grill master.
Yeah. He's probably going something right now in Chicago.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
It's a nice day out. It's like,
well, yeah. I don't know if is it as warm in Chicago as it is here on the East Coast, where it's like close to 80.
That's true. It was hot. It was kind of warm here today.
Yes.
What's the weather today? But
you get to do some grilling.
Great podcast. Like, the weather today in Connecticut. Well, was it 80 for you in Philadelphia?
Yeah, it was almost. Yeah, and it's supposed to be close to 90. Like a couple. So it's
okay, we're not getting that.
Yeah,
we're gonna be high 60s, 70s.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wish we had a grill here. I'd do some grilling. I did.
I always
get a black baseball cap.
Yeah, you get the baseball cap. You get the vape pen and sunglasses.
The vape pen, sunglasses, and just like some milk. What was he like? Is that Montreal seasoning that he was putting? I mean, he was.
I think so. And he had that black shirt on. Well, it's right. It's like this black shirt he always wears.
Yes. Like, God, Cusack. Yeah.
What a goof. It's just like.
It's amazing that you found a copy of Pursuit. Because I got to get. I need to get screens for it to be able to review it. That's the thing with these movies. Is that
I got lucky at Goodwill the other day.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of new stuff. It's like, you have new things. Why even like? I didn't buy all the new. Well, I bought the Firestarter remake because I hear it's not great, but it was cheap.
Yeah, that's.
It's Zac Efron in the remake.
Oh, right. I remember. That's right. Okay.
Well, there's 3 Firestarters. There's a Drew Barrymore one. I guess there's technically the sequel that has Dennis Hopper.
Yeah, right.
And then there's this one. It's like, and I always liked that idea. It's like, but yeah. Then I guess I want to do plugs.
Well, let's plug. Let's do some plugs. Yeah.
Well, let's see. First off, thanks for having me back on again.
Yes, that's another. It was a fun conversation. Even if the movie, well, one of the 2 movies weren't as much fun.
Well, I recommend Tubi Trap House and then Batista Trap House.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's see. So Action Rocks is my Instagram handle. I posted Savage Temptation. It was like a Godfrey Ho movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay. I'm gonna post something soon. It's just a little slow going. And then ComeuppанceReviews.net is the is the website. We posted something today. Actually, it was called Ready, Willing, and Able.
Oh.
We posted it today. I posted it this morning. It's about like this woman who's actually in a wheelchair, like doing kind of action movie kind of stuff, and it's kind of a weird movie.
I'll have to check that one out. I'll check out your review.
It's on Tubi. It's from 1999. So that's kind of interesting. And her name is Christopher Templeton. Like, that's her name.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's very odd. It's very odd thing. So then we posted that today, and then the Comeuppance Reviews the podcast. Don't worry, we're having more podcasts soon.
Yeah.
I know there's been a gap. Brett's working on his microphone stuff. We'll have something very soon. Stallone is coming up.
Excellent.
We have Matt, we have you, and we have Richard Pierce just working on. Brett says he knows he misses everyone. So got it right from him.
Well, people should definitely subscribe to your podcast. Check out the old episodes. I've been on some, and we've done. There's some really great ones. I think. I mean, you guys do some great ones where you kind of go through your posts and talk about different movies. I think the one that everybody seems to really like, I think that we've heard the most, I think, positive response from was the Righteous Kill one.
Well, that's my favorite. That's my favorite episode we ever did.
and then you guys had Rich Pierce on twice to talk about Video Store Memories, or kind of just one was Video Store Memories, one was like just hang out.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and because I know people got a kick out of when Rich Pierce was on when we talked about what was it? I can't think of the name of the movie. Oh, Capital Conspiracy, and Rich had a couple of stories about Gruner on there, but his best Gruner stuff is on your podcast. So people should check that. If you thought that stuff was interesting when Rich was talking about, working with Gruner and Gruner, because the thing,
Sector 4.
People got a kick out of it when Gruner was complaining about Jalal Merhai.
So funny! His impression is hilarious.
Exactly, exactly. So check out the Comeuppance Reviews podcast for those episodes, because while you're waiting for the new episodes to come out, while you're waiting for Brett to fix his mic, there's plenty of back episodes you can check out.
Yeah, a ton of stuff there. I think near over 100. Just have to wait a little more for these new ones. Sorry about that, but
exactly.
I'm waiting too. I was waiting for Brett.
Exactly, and probably by the time this one drops, we'll be closer to that time anyway.
Yeah, we'll get closer. Exactly, we'll be close soon. Very close.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
well.
Thanks again.
Yes, thanks for coming on. This was another fun idea here. I can't wait for us to do some David A.R. White and Alain Delaby next month. But,
looking forward to. I'll get to that LaPierre one soon.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
And the next week or something.
Yeah, and thank you for listening. We'll be back soon.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right.
Great.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Direct